The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, December 20th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5. Get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Pac-Man Jones. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, December 20th. Hey. What a day to the world, because we, well, first off, it was just great having all these sports going on. Great stuff. YouTube.com/the college experience. Jump on over there. Another winning night on the hoops front from us. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to talk about it because it was just a good old time. The games were fire today too. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Oh, boy. How about that banger to start the morning? We got to talk about that.
Make it high.
I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Football Experience. Nice lock battle win.
Oh yeah.
Nice 220-yard lock battle win. But you got there. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Monette Line. Mac, what's up, brother?
I don't give a damn about nothing but the Tide. Roll damn Tide. SEC Mac over here.
I mean, Oklahoma fans are going to remember this for 50 years because I mean, that's almost as bad as like the Oilers in '92 or whatever. With like just unbelievable. We're also joined by third man in the booth, always serving high heat as the host of the College Baseball Experience. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, brother?
I'm doing great today, boys. 7-6 day for me personally. The money line dog hit 2-1 on the best bets and totals 2-0 day again. All of the praisers weren't wrong. I mean, I don't know what it is, but the napkin is quite automatic on those totals. B Wash says Mac with the sauce.
Always got the sauce.
Shout out to Bama1 in the chat. You got to be on cloud 9. You got to be on cloud 9. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, any way you get it done, you get it done. And I could bring up a lot of things where you're 2 of 12 on third down. You won the fucking game and you won it by double digits, which is almost impossible when you look at the box score, by the way.
It's just hilarious that the team that lost the box score in both their meetings won the game. It's
the teams that had like 220 yards each time or 240 yards, whatever it was. So the team that outgains by over 100 yards loses in that battle.
Pick sixes.
These guys know exactly when I'm
dropping the ball. Yeah.
These guys know exactly when I'm watching college football because I'll text them just like what I'm seeing off the hip. And I'm like, dude, Ty Simpson looks like trash. He's like not comfortable back there. They're up 17-0. I'm like sending gifts like this is perfect. The situation that we need is happening and it all collapses. But it's easy to see like how it happened. I mean, the punter fucking fumbles the ball.
10 points. The punter gave him 10 points.
So you're
Yeah.
forfeiting 40 yards on a touchdown score there in the box score. And then, the next one was the fucking pick six. So you're forfeiting another 60 yards on the box score there offensively.
That pick six
and
is
then,
so bad. It's
and
like
then there
one
was
of
a
the worst
20-yard
pick
punt
sixes you can
too.
see.
So they started two
Yeah.
drives in positive field position, and then they had
No,
a
they
pick
had
six. It's
Alabama had one
God.
drive for a touchdown the whole game and won.
Yeah.
But dude, look, that's you went on the road to a hostile environment. You were down 17-0. You came back and won. Now, whether it was half, Oklahoma shitting the bed
Gift
themselves,
wrapping it to you for Christmas.
I'll say this: I thought Bama went toe for toe with them the second half. If anything, I would give Bama they were more impressive the second half. Now, Oklahoma dominated the first half, those mistakes will cost them the game. So
That was
shout out.
Like I was like, I can't believe this game is 17-all. Like I feel like Alabama got their, and I had Alabama. I was like, they got their ass kicked. This is amazing that they're tied.
Not even trying a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Right before the half. Like, what are you doing? Like Venables is questionable, some questionable coaching there. But I will be honest, I kind of thought that field goal went in. It was Rich Carlis style. But I understand how it was 50-50. Like the person underneath the goalpost probably sees the best angle on it. So maybe it was no good. But did you think that field goal was good? Like on the replay, it looks like it goes above it's like the old A&M Arkansas game where you're just like, but normally they give you the tie.
That's
I
hard
feel
to
like,
tell.
yeah.
It's a big time judgment call. I mean, watching it from behind the kicker,
they still would have lost. Yeah.
Watching it from behind the kicker, I didn't think it was in. And then when they looked at the directly up angle, I could see why some people are definitely saying that it was in. But at the end of the day, they still would have lost by 7. I don't see how they go down and score.
There's a famous NFL AFC championship where Rich Carlis, the kicker of the Broncos, kicks exactly like that. Now, I thought back then I thought he missed it, right? But they said it was good, right? It was exactly the same fucking scenario. But this one, I thought that's why I kind of thought like normally if it's a tie, they normally give it to you. But I don't know. They would have lost anyway though, because they couldn't do shit offensively in the second half.
And I know I'm touting Alabama. I don't know which side I'm going to be on with the point spread. Tease. I'll tease. Check out the college football experience. I can tell you who I'm rooting for. Go Signetti and go Hoosiers.
Ooh. That game's gonna
fighting words.
Yeah.
Hey, Moneyline Mac, big SEC hater over here. I'm back.
Oh, there we go. Well, Signetti's a dub V guy. That's obvious.
Oh, Signetti's my guy.
Let's react to a fire basketball slate though, because we opened up
real quick. We'll put out a clip of all of it together, just the football, and then we could put it as like a reaction show. We do have news as a TC
I'm
group.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, we do have news.
Fuck me, man. Anyone out there live in Oregon or within a drive's distance from Eugene, Oregon? As you may well know, the former host of the College Football Experience and Basketball Experience, PattyC, is a former JMU Duke defensive back, graduated from JMU. He is currently making the drive from LA to Eugene, Oregon. His car may have JMU flags on it.
You will be able to spot him from a mile away.
But PattyC, being the great human being he is, notified me that he wants someone to come party with him, and he has an extra ticket. So who in the area wants to go to JMU, Oregon? We will give you a free ticket. One free ticket. There's only one of these things, right? Autzen Stadium. What time is this game tonight? Is it 7:30? Well, what time is it on in Pacific time?
Might be 4:30.
4:30 Pacific. Anyone in the Oregon area? Now, of course, PattyC is going to be kind enough to give you the free ticket. We fully expect you to booze them up. Booze them up, get them some cocktails, find a good tailgate. Any JMU fans, any Oregon fans, it does not make a difference. But obviously, our boy will be rooting for his Dukes to do the damn thing. So, look, youtube.com/the college experience. We got a fire graphic, beers, burritos, JMU, Oregon party with PattyC for one day, Autzen Stadium. Who wants to be a part of it? We are giving away one ticket. All right. Who wants to be a part of this? Who's in the area? Go Beavs. What are we doing? Go Beavs. Where are you located, brother?
He's in Corvallis. He probably won't fucking. He won't.
Well, he'll show up and buy
He'll root
JMU
for
gear.
JMU with
Yeah,
PattyC.
yeah. Hey, come on, go Beavs.
I mean, go Beavs. Let me know.
Yeah, he's
You're
asking
good,
what
Bama
about
one. You're
Oregon
good,
State
Bama
fans?
one. I'd be talking shit if I was you too, dude.
Yeah.
That's the way the game's supposed to be played, man. Call me a gap tooth pile of shit. Can't pick a winner. All I do is pick my ass. Whatever you want to say. All right. That's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? You got to enjoy it, brother.
Daniel Katie.
Anyway,
coming in
Patty
with 50
C.
USD.
Oh, I'm sorry to ignore that right now. I did not mean to. All this PattyC talk. Let's go. I mean, what a great fucking dude. He's just driving up. You know how long that fucking drive is? Let me tell you.
Dude.
I've driven to fucking Portland. That shit was like, yeah. What's up? 17 hours. I feel like it's something crazy like that. 14 hours, 17 hours.
I was gonna say, dude, I've made the drive of like Michigan down to Florida, and it's basically the same thing. You're going from the southernmost tip of Cali to Eugene, Oregon. Like, good for him. Hopefully, it's a hell of a time, and he gets some sleep.
JMU's live on the money line tomorrow. Let's go. Fuck Oregon.
Let's go. Hey, I'm serious. Go Beavs. Hit me up. Oh, he's in Tucson. Ooh. That's right. I think I remember that now. Anyone in Oregon, let us know. Or I mean, look, if you're in Tucson, you can catch a red eye. Just let us know. We're trying to hook you up. Anyone in the area? Seattle? What the fuck? I mean, even if you're in Sacramento, you might be able to achieve that, right?
We're gonna put this on socials too. Even if you can't go, help us spread the word. Let's get Patty a tailgate buddy, and just if it's an Oregon fan, I mean, he's got somebody to watch the game with, but also like he's got the extra ticket. And if there's JMU fans out there in Eugene, that's like perfect. So
let's go.
Who's winning 47-14? JMU, I know. Let's go. Go Dukes.
Let's go.
Like Oregon shit. The fucking national media's already penciled them into that Texas Tech game.
Look, you go to a college football playoff game. You get to hang out with PattyC, a guy who played at JMU. He can tell you about his experiences. He can also shotgun beers probably at a higher rate than you. You might get arrested. You might have a great story for your whole fucking life. But it is, it's you guys got to do it. I mean, somebody's got to do it. Someone's got to do this. All right, it's a free ticket. I'll be honest. He told me tonight. If I could get there, I would. Hell yeah.
Portland can't be more than an hour and a half away from Eugene, right?
It's something around that. So it's like an hour and a half, right? It's like an hour and a half. Yeah.
I don't watch their show. Did he really say this?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched it in a while because he's on my.
He's gone off the deep end. Like,
he's sold his soul to the devil, right?
Hot garbage are fucking 11. Hot garbage.
CBS cuts his checks. Also, he works for 24/7 Sports. Those recruiting rankings. What did Fernando Mendoza say? He's a 0-star. Well, who was second place? Another 0-star. Diego Pavia.
New Mexico Military Institute.
Yeah, another 0-star. Glad to see those recruiting rankings really doing it.
I'll be out of here for a minute or two. I'm going to clip it out, put it out, and then I'll be back in.
Let's go. Thank you, bro.
Yep. See you tomorrow night, Bieniek.
Yeah. Get some good sleep, buddy.
There was rumors on the internet that old Bieniek might have had a little Rebecca in town tonight.
There we go. There we go. You still got your old stuff, buddy, right?
He said an old friend. I said, "Oh, all right, Bean Flake, let's go." Got to know Bieniek.
Let's go. Someone take advantage of this golden opportunity and make sure you follow through. Didn't I have the slides up? Am I going crazy?
You did.
Did he ditch out on the fucking slides?
Now you get the retard show. Two guys trying to figure out.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's tomorrow. Hang on. This is the one we want. We opened up with a banger, a couple sharps that we are. This was a triple lock.
Yep.
On the sacred on the fucking Sacred Heart Pioneers as they get this thing done. What was the final on this? This was 85-63. 22-point win by the Pioneers. Mac, your thoughts? This we're super sharp today on these plays.
Man, how about the kids there? That place was lit.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I watched this. Yeah, I watched a good chunk of this. Yeah.
Back. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Triple lock on the Pios opened us up. We all had winning nights. So after that, South Carolina State got off the schneid, but it wasn't. They only beat Bruton Parker by 14. But hey, win is a win is a win. Just like I'm telling the Alabama fan there, Bama won or whatever. Win is a win is a win. You got through it. Next up, we had Samford won by 36 against Reinhardt. That was impressive right there. Next up, we had layman's terms take on Fairleigh Dickinson. Dickinson won by 34. And then perhaps our sharpest play on the night, these Milwaukee Panthers 88-87 against the Jackrabbits. Double lock. Bart Lundy coming through for us. Then next up, first I guess you want to say anything about South Dakota State, Milwaukee. It was a great play by us.
Yeah, it really was. I think it was just a fun watch. Like those are two good teams. I don't like that it was played at the Bucks Arena. I would prefer a home and home next time around. But I think I like this Milwaukee team. I think they're going to be chippy in the old Horizon.
Yeah. They're better than their record. I mean, I think it's obvious if you watch the games, they're better than the record. So shout out to Bart and he's a solid coach. Yeah, exactly. Next up, we had Coppin State Navy. This is a rigged game. Let's talk about this. We lost money here.
This game was ridiculous.
Hold on. At halftime, it's a fucking 12-point game. You're telling me that Navy wins the second half by 21 points? We got many mentions on Twitter about this being a rigged game. It is under investigation. I flagged this one. It's just, there's no way. I don't think Navy can beat any team by more than 19 in all of college basketball. There's no way. This is a rigged game. I'm convinced. All right. Convinced. Mac, your thoughts?
I always get a kick out of when people get so mad at us for taking a 20-point dog to go, the other team's better. It's like, yeah, no shit. The other team's better. They're a 20-point favorite, but Navy, I can't remember the last time they've laid 19.5 in a game, but hey, shout out to the midshipmen. Nice win here. They're old and experienced.
Yeah. This has been submitted. This was in. This was submitted. This was submitted. All right. This has been submitted to the authorities. Next up, we have Grambling and Hampton. Who the fuck did I pick in this game? I didn't bet this game. I picked this at like 6 a.m. I think I got it wrong. I think I took Hampton. Grambling won by 9. Did not bet this game. Your thoughts on this one?
Grambling, yeah, I like this Grambling team. They had a nice little.
They are solid. They are solid, man.
That guy's a good coach. Patrick Crary coming over from FAMU. He did a great job there. I thought. Yeah. And shout out to my guy right here, Parker. Saw him at Scotty's tonight. Next time.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, shout out to Parker Collins, 4804. Let's go.
He likes Wahoo's tomorrow, and Parker tomorrow. Let's go to Scotty's again tomorrow night. I'll buy you a couple cocktails.
There we go.
I had to be responsible tonight and get home for the show.
Look at you, buddy. Shout out to Daniel Katie. Just want to say shout out CJ Sullivan. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Always. That's a Texas man.
Great guy. Check out the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. In fact, folks, want to tell you right now that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Get access to all of our free picks and podcasts in one convenient place. The SGPN app. Download it for free in the App Store and just type, or Google Play Store. Just type in SGPN, and remember, as always, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, we just partnered up with Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in all 50 states. Yes, in all 50 states, you can trade tons of markets. Whether it's in sports, you can do everything: college hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, NHL, much, much more. Plus, you can trade props. First touchdowns, anything really. Besides sports, I got a ton of other markets: politics, entertainment, weather. You got to check it out. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you entered. And Underdog has you covered this holiday season with Underdog Unwrapped. Yes, you'll unwrap tons of promos all throughout the holidays. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers as well. Play just $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride. All right. Chat's cracking me up over here.
John Rocker.
It's back. I don't know how it came back while I was doing an ad read.
He's just saying that you planted this Sharon Moore story here.
Oh, look, I got into it. I didn't get into it. I just argue with, I fully believe that there should, I've been saying this. If you knew me and my friends, I've been saying this for like 30 years, that there should be way more black coaches in college athletics, really. And NFL, NBA, whatever, you know what I mean? I guess NBA is probably the one that carries that out the most. Shout out to that. But I thought it was hilarious that they brought up someone on Twitter that was like, oh, no one's making a big deal out of Brian Smith. Where's this? But Sharon Moore's the pile of shit. And I'm like, dude, I get your fucking point that you're trying to make. Cause I know the game has been rigged against you, right? I know it has, but I'm also like, you're comparing Michigan's coach, who's like infamous, won a natty as a coach, was the head coach of a team that won the natty for a couple games, right? Or at least one game. Famous quote. You're at Michigan, one of the winningest programs in the history of college football. Brian Smith was at Ohio for a year. No one knows who the fuck Brian Smith is. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think it's a fair comparison, but at the same time, I also get your point, because I think the game has been stacked against you for a long time, and I'm glad to see more and more people break through. That's why I think it's tragic with Sharon Moore and what happened. But at the same time, I don't think it's a good comparison. Bieniek, youtube.com/the college experience. You have a great thing you're showing there. The PattyC. There we go. Sports Gambling Podcast showing it. We're showing it. Let's go. I had texted it to those guys. Free ticket once again. Eugene, Oregon. Austin Stadium, one of the best stadiums in all of the world for a football game.
Help us spread the word. Just donate a little bit of a retweet on that post, and
if you can retweet that, please, folks. Anyone out there listening right now, Troy in the chat, shout out to the great Troy Tuning. Go Beavs. If you guys are on Twitter, if you could retweet that, we're trying to get someone. We don't want the ticket to just go to waste. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Even if they don't know PattyC, they'll know PattyC after that experience. Let's go. Yes. Shout out to Damani. Damani, appreciate you, man. Anyway, Bieniek, I don't know if you bet Grambling Hampton, but
no. The bets that I've had that you've talked about so far, the Sacred Heart cruise, and then Coppin State getting crushed. So nothing to add.
Yeah,
bad beat on Coppin.
Yeah. I can name a ton, man. We just watched one this morning. Jerry Mack, Kennesaw State. Willie Simmons.
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman. Yeah, you can
was
go
in the natty last year. James Franklin was in the semifinal last year.
James Franklin. Yeah, there's been, for everyone that there's been fucking 20 that have been overpassed that were very good, that probably were well qualified. I shit you not. And shit. I mean, he's saying this because he's a Sun Devil fan and someone was at Arizona, right? And he had Herm Edwards, so that's probably why he's saying this. But no, there's a bunch, man. There's a bunch out there that are, and there's a ton that haven't got the opportunity that would be fucking great coaches. We just saw it, South Carolina State, Chennis Berry. That dude, fucking Trey Oliver at NC Central. Great football coach. These guys deserve opportunities that I think they would kill it. I think they would kill it. Lavelle Moton in basketball. We talked about that. Lavelle Moton, I think, is a very good basketball coach. They're not that great this year, but he's a very good basketball coach. I mean, you put Lavelle Moton at Radford. What do you think he does, Mac?
Oh, he'd win. Yeah. Fuck
yeah.
That was
Deshaun Jackson. Great first year. How about that shit? He should be fucking coach of the year nationally. I know Signetti, but fuck, Deshaun Jackson's coaching job is way harder than Indiana in the Big Ten. Are you kidding me? Yeah, come on. The resources at Delaware State. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton, man. We all got the same color blood going through our fucking veins, man.
Daniel's he's burnt on
Herm Edwards. He had the Herm Edwards thing. I get it. I mean, a little too close to home. There.
Not every brother's Herm Edwards, man.
But even Herm Edwards made the playoffs with the Jets a couple times, I think. Yeah. So, and I'd ask you this: the NCAA came down for Herm. What was he recruiting during COVID? Come on. If you go to the SEC, that shit's a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, so let's talk about La Sierra because they were taking on Northridge. What the hell was the score?
Lost by 35.
Okay.
53.
There we go.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, I lost my phone. I look at my phone for the scores while I talk, and I had talked so much that it had gone dark, so I had to press the code to get back in. But yeah, shout out to Northridge. How about this one? Notre Dame, Maryland, Towson doing battle. Towson won by 47. Gators couldn't cut it in Towson, Maryland. I'm not even going to ask your opinion, but I will ask your opinion about this because Bieniek with a lock battle win against us. Lock battle win against us. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna blame those 3 chicks I was with last night. They must have roofied me. Why the fuck would I take this sorry ass?
They told you to. What do they go to Providence? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No. They must have given me something. I never take Providence and fucking these bums. This is a freaking Friday night at the Dunk. That place was lit, and
you knew exactly what you were doing, and you explained your process. You gave everybody your process on how you were picking this game. You said, if Providence wins, I win. If they lose, I'm complaining. And they suck and their fan base sucks. So that was your handicap of this. And I was like, he's just too emotional on this game. Give me Seton Hall.
I got roofie. That's what I'm going with. There's no way I'm going to take these bums.
I mean, we were right there. We took like a 1 point lead. A 1 point lead. I mean, I watched this whole game. Man,
that final 3 minutes was incredible basketball.
Dude, I was watching at one point. I had the Bama game on the main screen with the audio. Well, I had this on with the audio first, but I had this going on. The Wisconsin game had started. The crowd was good there. The Western Kentucky game was somewhat lit, right?
Yeah.
And there's like one more that I thought was a decent crowd, but all at once, I was like, man, how great is fucking college sports? This fucking shit is great. Play it on campus, man. This shit is awesome. You're seeing it. Like Providence fans, as much as we shit on them, they do show up for their fucking boys. Yeah. So
yeah, like I hate them personally. I wish them bad things, but but I give them credit, man. They're fucking loyal as hell. Like they show up, man. But I wish you horrible things.
This game was a good game, man. Dude, it's such a great story. How about that? Shaheen Holloway. What the fuck? He's like, to me, one of the best coaches in all of college basketball right there. Last time I checked, he was a black man. All right.
Yeah. I said it last offseason, and then that year he had like a terrible season, and the roster was not great. This year's roster wasn't much better. I still don't even know if it is better, but holy moly, he's
That
got those boys
motherfucker
playing.
is a great coach.
Run through a
man,
wall for that guy.
Fran Brown, there's another one. There's a ton. There's a fucking ton.
Dude, Shaheen should be like national coach.
100%. What he's doing if he can, they're the least funded. DePaul, the article I read over the summer, DePaul was more funded than fucking Seton Hall in the Big East
by a lot, I think.
Yeah, it was a big gap, dude.
A great job by Shaheen.
He took St. Peter's to the Elite Eight. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
St. Peter's.
Correct.
God, he should have a fucking statue.
They knocked off what was it? The 2 seed. They beat the 7 seed, and then they beat the 3 seed. Like they took the tough route to get there.
Yeah.
And
they beat Kentucky. They beat Purdue, and who was the 7 seed they beat? Like holy shit.
They beat Murray.
They got one mid-major, I remember.
Yeah. They got a nice little. They got that nice little gift there in the second round. But yeah, I mean,
it was the race.
They beat Kentucky, Purdue.
Yeah,
beat Edie.
Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing. We were all in Vegas for that. That was a great fucking time.
TJ Simpkins in this game. Elon transfer had a hell of a day for Seton Hall. They just need one guy to, do a little bit of work offensively for them in each game, and that's able to get them across the finish line there. So, but I wasn't like, I thought Providence played all right. They showed fight at the end. They really turned it into an entertaining basketball game at the end, and had chances to win it.
Yeah, can you go back to that donation? Shout out to Josh. That's our guy. He's giving us $5. I like you, motherfunkers. Funkers. Is that autocorrect or did you do that on purpose? But I don't. But I don't. Hey, I don't. $50 love you. Cheers, fellas. I get a whole live show tonight. P.S. Glad Mac didn't get kidnapped last night. Thank you, Josh. And shout out to the great Troy Tuning. What's up, brother?
That one's bullshit because I just hopped on and found that it's only going to cost me just over $1,000 to get to BWI at 6:20 in the morning to claim that ticket from PattyC. So the $45 extra would have really helped. I appreciate the $5, but 45 more bucks would have been nice.
Dude, get out there.
6:45 a.m. I would get to Eugene at 4:30 after 2 stops.
And the game starts at 4:30.
But yeah, dude, yeah. It starts at 4:30 Pacific.
Has anybody replied? Click on the SGP thing. Has anyone gotten back on that?
No,
Someone's got to take advantage of this. Someone's got to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
It's a free fucking ticket. You get to hang out. We'll even. You know what? I'll even throw in a $50 SGPN gift card. All right.
All right, we're back. I'm going to BWI now. The extra $50 really helped me out. Now I can.
We're gonna get you a sweater, so the next time you go to a football game, you're gonna be sitting there decked out in SGPN gear.
If I was going out there for that short of a time period, I wouldn't need to wait at bag claim. I could go straight to the stadium, maybe get there by the second quarter. 17.5 could still be in play by the time that I get to the game.
That's true. That is true. Folks, what are you doing? Get out to Autzen Stadium. Next up on the recap is LaSalle High Point. Oh my God, you pulled this out your ass. You locked this. Now I will say it was fluctuating between this number for a good amount down the stretch. Biggest lead was I feel like 17 or 18 for High Point. I watched this game. This is the other one I think I had on. Mac, you got you cash. I didn't touch this game, but your 13.5 shipment. The shipment did come in for you, buddy.
Yep. And they did, familiarity. Darius had coaching at High Point multiple years. I mean, we all remember how his last game at Radford ended, where they lost at the tip-in to High Point in the semifinals last year in the Big South. So familiarity with the staffs and LaSalle, good cover.
Yeah. Look, There's a guy named Eddie fucking Robinson. All right. I'll drop the mic after that. Buddy Pugh. All right. I saw the chat. Sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh boy, guys, you guess what? I went in, guys. I fucking went in.
Move on from this.
I went in on this because it got to 42.5. I said, if it goes to 43, I lied to you. At 42.5, I said, I gotta take this. And we all ate shit on Valley State against Saudi Arabia State.
$100 will never get back, Colby.
God, why did I go in on this? I should have listened to myself. Fuck you.
Do you ever just like when you put $100 on a Mississippi Valley, you go, what am I doing? Every now and then I'm just
if
like,
my wife only knew how bad Mississippi Valley State was, you know what I mean? Like this would be like an argument. This would if this would it would be like,
yeah,
the fuck you doing? What are you doing? We have a son. What are you doing? The fuck you doing?
We have a son.
This is what we call no discipline, Mac. Yeah. No discipline, Dundee.
I mean, Nolan Richardson. I mean, like I said, I could do a goddamn seminar on how many grades. Yeah, terrible play. They're terrible.
We talking like all sports or just football? I was thinking
I
just
said football or basketball.
Yeah.
Shout out to Troy Tuning with the Saudi Arabia State t-shirt. Get that in the store. He was drafted. Did you bet that last night, Troy?
Fuck no. You think I'm that crazy? I might have the shirt, but I'm not that crazy. But yeah, I was just jumping in for a quick plug. Thanks, guys.
No, appreciate that. Get that Saudi Arabia State t-shirt. No. He's a Seminole fan, and he backed away because he knew they've been playing like ass. I think he likes all those Florida schools except the Gators.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm an adopted all Florida school fan. Yeah, fuck the Gators. Sometimes I can even be convinced to root for Miami. Maybe later today.
UCF guy, though, right?
He's a UCF fan.
I do love the bath salts and the big fake tits. So yes, UCF guy.
Yeah, I could be bought or I could be roofied into rooting for Miami tomorrow.
He's a Miami fan.
I mean, it's hilarious either way. Like, I like Mike Elko with like, to me, if A&M wins, then they're in the same spot Texas was last year, right? Even though they lost to Texas, if Miami wins, it's still hilarious because A&M chokes every year. And that for the people that say like money buys you national championships, it's like, what about A&M?
Yeah,
like they just haven't been able to figure it out.
Yeah. I like off that same principle. I think Oregon or A&M are possibly in the same position as Ohio State was last year. You lose Oregon, I guess, didn't lose their final game. Texas A&M lost their final game, didn't make the conference championship, had 3 weeks to sit and stew over about it. You know, and if they win this game, they're building momentum and able to go a little bit. But
if they lose, if A&M loses and Elko's back next year and you're 0-2 against Texas, you still haven't got a playoff win.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't be upset with what you got, A&M fans. Like, he's had 2 double-digit win seasons.
Oh, he's much better than Jimbo.
Exactly. You can't run this guy out too. Like, let's be smart.
Yeah.
I know this is a basketball show, and I know I bet Oklahoma, but we got to jump in here and talk about how the team that's in the position is very clearly the Crimson Tide. They went on the road and won a college football playoff game, which in today's day and age,
it's the first ever.
First time ever.
And if you had told me a team was going to win on the road on campus,
down 17
and only have 250 yards or whatever,
it would be Alabama.
I would say impossible. I actually think I would say Oklahoma because of their defense.
I actually probably would have thought it would be Oklahoma that would do that. But, you know,
unbelievable.
It kind of makes sense why Oklahoma was still a 50-1 future before that game, and Alabama was only like 24 or 25-1, depending on where you got it. Luckily, I sucked it up and put a little bit on Alabama because I was feeling kind of weird about Oklahoma. And yeah, I think, you know, the Crimson Tide actually have a chance in that exact same position.
I always like the teams that get to play the play-in game. Ohio State was that last year.
I mean, one mistake from Mendoza, and there's a chance that, you know, Alabama can keep it within margin. Oklahoma's kicker was the one to F up tonight. Alabama did okay.
Yeah.
That could be a big difference for them if their kicker is not horrible. But I just wanted to jump in and say, we always want to hate on the Crimson Tide, but they've got a damn good product down there in Tuscaloosa. I hate to say it.
I mean,
Alabama fans, but
I actually grew up kind of rooting for Alabama.
Yeah, well, fuck you too then, Colby.
That's what I'm saying. Like one of my best buddies was like moved from Alabama to my neighborhood, and then I kind of just started rooting for them because their uniforms are fucking awesome, right? And back then in the 90s, like George Teague, Jay Barker era, I liked them.
They were probably on TV quite often too.
Yeah, I liked them. So, it was just since then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since then, they cover up a murder here. But I'm joking. But Eastern Michigan, Akron. Let's get back to hoops.
Well, this was a blowout.
Yeah.
Game to start with.
Akron. We should have bet this. Why didn't we bet this, guys?
The one thing that I was a little bit nervous about with Akron was what did they come off of? What was their last game? I remember
Murray.
Yeah, in Vegas. So
I was going to say a tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, we'll see what happens. But yeah, they ran it up here.
Big time win for the Zips. Next up, cashed on this double lock with the Drexel Dragons. They huffed and they puffed and they blew this mount to shit. Although Mac, this was on Flow Sports. I was watching this. We did have a 12-point lead or something with about 2 minutes left. The mount got it down to 3. So
this game was
and then it went back up. Like this was insane. Honestly, if you could pull up that, like it might have been a minute left and it was a 12-point game, and then like with 15 seconds it was like a 3 or 4. We started to sweat in this. I know that, but especially with the number. Shout out to Brian Sanchez giving us $20. Haven't listened in a week because my wife left me and I've been depressed. I didn't hear your Oklahoma pick and I bet 500 on Alabama. Thank God I didn't hear you guys pick. Much love. Let me tell you something, Brian. All right. First off,
Bama real quick. Too.
Yeah, Mac picked Bama. Me and Bet Detective took Oklahoma. First off, congrats on the win. And second off, look, good things are coming, bro. All right. It's always darkest before dawn, man. Let's go. Stick around, man.
Cheers to you, bro.
Appreciate you.
The good things are coming turn is like a song lyric from Luke Combs, like when it rains, it pours. It's a pretty good lyrical, like pick me up if you wanted.
Save it for the end.
I was going to say,
save it for the end.
The pick me up.
Yeah.
If you're close enough to Richmond, just go hang out with Mac for like 2 or 3 hours. You'll not be remembering that shit.
Sanchez, you want to come? Hey, you want to kick it over here, man? You let me know. You got my Twitter, you got my number, and cheers to you, brother. You'll be just fine down the road, brother.
I love the chat being like a great community too. It's like fuck wives, blessing in disguise.
Yeah, we've all been there. Most people have been there before in life where some shit like that happens, man. And I can tell you, it works out for the better. It works out for the better.
Congrats on freedom. Screw her, brother.
Congrats on both wins tonight, Brian.
Bieniek, Sharon Moore might be in the chat.
From jail these days, they just give. Did he get bailed out? He probably got bailed out. Uncle Harbaugh came through. Sharon.
Sharon's been bailed out. He got out on $25K like Monday.
$25K. The system.
Actually, no. It was after the arraignment on Friday. He got out for $25K.
It had to be $25K. A little steep. It's not like the guy murdered somebody. All right.
This might be.
It's not like he just got $6 million last year or whatever for the coaching job.
That's true. That's true. When you put it like that.
This might be the best comment of all time by John.
There we go, John.
Amen, brother.
He says, my wife left me too, and now she's ugly, and I drive a Mercedes and gamble all day.
That's so funny, dude.
That needs to be a fucking t-shirt.
Mac put this up right before I was going to put up the dude that was like, I lost my dog a few days ago, and the chat really picked me up. And then Mac just immediately put up no, she broke up with me, and now I drive a Mercedes and gamble. That bitch is ugly.
Amen,
yeah,
man.
shout out to Chop Kicks, man. Hope you're doing good too, bro. I know I've been there before. Me and Mac were actually talking about that. Me and Bieniek have talked about it before because I know a few months back. You know, dogs are great too, man.
Fake
Dogs
news,
actually.
Parlay P.
Actually,
News.
Brian Sanchez, you want my advice? Get a fucking dog, dude.
Yeah.
Right? That to me, they're loyal. They will not leave you. You got to be a true piece of shit for the dog to leave you. You know what I mean? Like
you could get sued for the dog though. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
One thing I've learned about life is like if the dog ain't repping for you, you must be the absolute biggest pile of shit on planet Earth. All right. Like I've seen crazy scenarios. All right. Where like the dog is, I mean, look at OJ's dogs. All right. You know what I mean? Or Nicole Brown's. They were the reason why the fucking people found out. They're barking all night. You know what I mean? Barking all fucking night. OJ made a mistake not slicing those fucking dogs up. I'm telling you, there's a lot of evidence in out there in the universe on these dogs. YouTube.com/the college experience.
I'm laughing at the chat talking about Noah right now. Oh, Rebecca.
Those dogs almost saved their life. All right. They're barking on the neighbors. Rich ass Brentwood. Like someone shut these fucking dogs up. That's how you know you're in a rich neighborhood.
I've got
like
two pit bulls next to me that every day, every morning at 5 a.m. they announce to the world that they're awake, and I'm the only one up to listen to them because I'm still
and guess
putting
what?
up the show and everything.
I lived in Los Angeles for 21 years. Dogs were barking. I lived in a Mexican neighborhood at one point. There was like chickens and shit at like 6 a.m. and roosters. Right, you go to call, they're like, "Fuck you." Right? I never called, but I'm just saying, I know people have called, right? And you're not getting anywhere. Brentwood, though, police are showing up. Then they find the scene of double murder. Just saying, watch these dogs, man. Get a dog, but if the dog isn't loyal to you, you got to be a true piece of shit.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the first week, if you're breaking it in, but after like a few months. You got to be a piece of shit if that's the case. I don't know what we're talking about. Next up, let's go with
real quick. Patrick Canizio, 50 USD.
Yes, shout out to Patrick. Appreciate that, man. $50 you guys gave me Thursday. Charleston Southern, Jack State, App State, William and Mary, Murray State, and he peppered Alabama tonight for a 16 parlay. Boom! There we go. Shout out to Patrick. We appreciate you. Go Beavs. I wasn't Boyle Heights at one point. Yes. There we go. This game was the fucking I know
fantastic.
Oh my god, dude.
Tulsa had no business winning.
No, they stole this game. They stole this game. We saw there was a thief in the night. The Tops had like a double-digit lead in this game. I watched this thing from start to finish. Great play design out of the timeout here.
So thankfully, like I watched it live and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like that was perfect, and he clobbered the dude on a screen. Yes.
Great pick. Yeah.
The online was talking about that was the Brad Stevens play. Like that entire set was like what they used in the game-winning situation.
So if you didn't see it here, so Tulane, Tulsa was down the whole game. The Tops missed a free throw, so it was a 3-point game. Tulsa scores to cut it to 1. They foul. Tops may go 1 for 2. Tulane, there's only 3 seconds left. Tulane passes the ball quickly to like gets the half court, calls timeout. So they only have like what was it, Bieniek, like 1.4 or something like that?
Oh yeah, there was like 3 seconds total.
Yeah. So at that point they draw up a play where they throw to like they throw to the opposing side of the court to the big man, and then they set a screen and have the guy come around on the 3. What was my guy's name? This fucking Can you zoom in on that? It doesn't zoom in.
Yeah, that's I heard Bieniek talk about it. Brad Stevens ran that at Butler originally, and then a lot of the NBA guys run this set. It goes against all your principles because
but you never see it that perfectly executed. And look at the pick. Look at the screen. Look at the screen, dude.
Destroyed this guy.
Might have been moving.
Might have been moving. Might have been.
So the reason why it's so hard to execute is that first pass is hard. I mean, you're throwing it. It goes against everything that you're supposed to do. Everybody always sets a screen to move you closer to the ball for a catch and shoot. This one, you got to throw it over the top, and you got to time it up where you get the little pin in there to get the shooter open. Yeah, I mean, if you can complete the first pass, it almost always works. But that first pass,
it should have been an offensive foul. Yeah, it should have been an offensive foul. But I want to say this though. All right, I like the strategy involved in them having to go full court. We don't want the NBA rule, but we want them to be able to do this, which is basically somewhat the NBA rule. If you hang on to your timeouts, they called the ball.
Yep.
They called timeout. Got to that point to throw that pass.
Yep.
And that is why the game should always be like that. The NBA advanced bullshit, I can't fucking stand. All right.
Yeah. And you've seen this more and more this year. I mean, Will Wade did it at NC State the other day against Kansas. You're seeing more and more guys have good sideline out of bounds plays, but they got to run a play to get the ball, 94 feet. So what's that, half 47 feet to get it into the front court. So not only do I have to throw to get to that play that we just saw, I have to execute a out of bounds the other way
underneath your basket.
Yes, that's the way it should be. I mean, it's great. So now we have multiple different strategies to your point, and that's why college basketball wipes the floor with the NBA, which sucks.
Yeah, amen.
Let's go, Joe. That is a great first game.
There you go.
Oh man, yeah, that is
fantastic.
By the way, we cashed on Western Kentucky, even though we did give out the money line too. This was a lock. Next up, Norfolk State and Jackson State HBCU Classic. We didn't have a number on this last night. I picked it incorrectly, so didn't bet this, but definitely went 0 for 2 in the HBCU Classic today. Mac, what'd you do here?
I took Norfolk, but I did not bet this. Fun game. I mean, it's just Norfolk gets a split here. I know they dropped the game at Grambling, but yeah, it's tough couple days here for Jackson State in Atlanta.
Hey, Bama won. I remember Justice Perfect, man. May he rest easy. May he rest easy, brother. Next up, we had this game. Easy cover. I know it was your money line. You took a hell of a shot on the 22.5 point dog on the money line. But hey, the game was the game. LSU wins by 13. Sela is really good at covering these things. The biggest lead was 18 by LSU, so it never was in doubt, really. Is this triple lock? This is a triple. Right?
No, I was not in on this one, unfortunately. I'll let you guys have some fun.
There we go.
It was an easy cover. The large lead 17.
Yeah. Next up was this game, dude. All right. Good crowd. Wisconsin fans, obviously, man, they need a winner. But dude, Villanova, this game went to overtime. Wisconsin, I don't even know how the fuck they got it to overtime.
Let's start there. Wisconsin played like absolute dog shit tonight.
Oh, terrible.
And it went to overtime. Does that say more about Villanova and how bad they are, or like Wisconsin being able to rally in the second half?
I came away rather impressed with Nova. I know they had the late collapse, but the fact they were able to refocus when the momentum was going against them in overtime and drill them in overtime, I actually came. It was a little bit of both, though. I think, to be fair, I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah, I still don't know if I'm bought in on Nova, but these last two performances from Wisconsin have been ugly basketball. They looked all right first month through the season, but Nebraska and Nova back to back have been rough.
I'm with Colby where I think Villanova's getting better. I think Noah has that Michigan game in mind, and because they got absolutely wally-whopped in that fucking game. But
you say wally-whopped.
Yeah, wally-whopped.
I've never.
That's a new term. Wally-whopped.
Molly-whopped.
We need that in the shirt. Wally-whopped.
That's how bad that night was. I mean, they were down like 40.
If I was to start a band, we'd be Wally-whopped. All right.
Sorry, sorry, Molly Line Mac. But dude, they got
new wave band, by the way. It would not be punk.
let's see you Friday night at Scotty's featuring the Wally Wop and Molly Line Mac. This is, dude. But they've been good all year. I mean, they lost to BYU by 5. Outside of that Michigan game, they've been solid. So Willard's first year at Maryland, they kind of were like this. So Willard, although he's a little bit up and down, I think he's an okay coach, and he's good in the Big East.
Yeah. This was like disappointing. I mean, we lost money on this. Well, no, what happened?
Fucking chat's just roasting his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all kiss my fucking ass, motherfuckers.
That's Matrix Mac in Houston. He also goes by Wally Wop, and this guy apparently bought a mattress from him.
That was a dance in the 50s. I did the Wally Wop.
That wasn't right before the Depression. That feels like a pre-Depression dance. Maybe not 50s.
It's like so. I could see that just being like some old white people square dancing. Oh well, now comes the Wally Wop.
No, that's the. You remember the Harlem Shake? White people trying to do the Harlem Shake. That's just the Wally Wop. Like, look at these dudes trying to stand still.
Look at these fuckers doing the Wally Wop. Yeah, we ate shit though on the Badgers here. Next up, Alcorn State Baylor. Good Lord. It's like 70-point win. We nailed this handicap. We laid it, just didn't bet it. Yeah. Next. This is bad. Out the gate, I was thinking I sprinkled a little bit on the money line. Out the gate, I was thinking we were going to get this thing. Like the first 5 minutes of the game, we were kind of sticking it to Tarleton. Ever since then, second half specifically.
Out of halftime, they pulled away.
Yeah, second half, I felt like Florida A&M didn't score for the entire second half of the Oklahoma-Alabama game. It was like, how are they still on this number? Bad play. My apologies.
I will give Florida A&M this. They fought at the end. I mean, Tarleton only scored 8 points in the final 11 minutes of this game. But yeah, clearly over at that point. But yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Tarleton for getting it done. Belmont Irvine, I cashed on this. Double lock, Mac, right?
Oh, yeah. We played the revenge.
This was a drilling. 84-58. The Bruins stick it to these anteaters. A little bit in the first half, it was close, but then Belmont opened that thing up. Although Belmont did have a double-digit lead at one point in the first half, but then Irvine was able to battle back from that. But the second time Belmont did it, there was no battling back. Shout out to the Bruins. Anyone got anything else they want to say here?
No, I think Belmont's solid. It was a nice bounce back, nice revenge angle with Casey Alexander. Sorry, chat's got me distracted again. Good win, Belmont. You like that nose right there on the old anteater?
I didn't watch any of this one. I picked UC Irvine, but yeah, Belmont, nice spot, and also like dropping 84 on UCI's defense at home is super fucking impressive out of the Bruins. Yeah. So yeah, stock up on Belmont for me personally.
This next one, if you didn't watch this game, they almost deserve a game ball. I know the final score is misleading. This shit was like a 6-point game. Deep into the second half. Abilene made a run to cut it to like 6 or 7, maybe even 5. And I was impressed with Abilene today. I was really impressed with Abilene. Kalani Sataki was in the house checking out BYU basketball, but we didn't bet this. Actually, Mac, you picked BYU, didn't you?
I did. I always pick BYU and Provo. But they like you said, they kind of were asleep here.
Abilene's a solid program. You know, even on down years, Abilene's still respectable. So shout out to Abilene for covering there. I wish I would have bet it.
Morgan didn't play in that game. Something to watch for BYU moving forward.
Yeah. Good thing we didn't go in on this because we sniffed this one out. 47-point win for Cal against Morgan State. We talked about it. We said, nah, let's back away. Yeah. Next up. Oh, play of the night. I believe on these very airwaves, Moneyline McIntyre said this is the first half Moneyline play. Cal fucking Poly. Forget what that was.
You're a genius.
Yeah. But this thing hit. They had a 2-point halftime lead. It was intense the final 3 minutes of the first half. And in the second half, UCLA put it on them, but we still covered. I took the 25.5. I think I might even got 26. What's that? They almost didn't.
They almost not cover.
Yeah.
This was one of my overs too that was able to cash 161.5. This one fucking blew that out of the water. The Cal Poly pace really helped out with that 1,000%. So
first half money line was the best play of the day. Best play of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love playing the Cal Poly team total overs or any game overs and whatnot. And I saw you guys were talking about the first half money line, so I thought I'd put them together for a fun go round. And yeah,
Hit
let's
on the parlay there.
We could fund the weekend.
Get Eugene seeming more and more realistic.
More donations, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
See photos of me and PattyC upside down doing Jaeger bombs in Eugene. You'd never know.
God, it's good.
Yes. Shout out to the Mustangs for covering. And then I actually pushed here. I got flat 13, so I'm not going to bitch too much. But this is a terrible beat.
Dude, they were killing them.
Yeah, this was a terrible beat because it was like the final seconds of the game. FAU got it back down.
When I placed all my bets in the morning after the podcast and shows were uploaded, I got 12.5. So I got lucky.
So
but on the show we picked it at 13.5. So.
You cashed. I pushed. Mac lost.
Shit.
Sometimes that's the way it works. Shout out to that was a tough beat though, because honestly, like this shit should have cashed. It was like 20, it was like a 25-point lead or something, 22-point lead, like
the whole game.
The whole second half at least. Yeah. And then how about this one? Seattle on the fucking money line.
Go, good job.
Let's go.
Yes. That was a lock battle win for Bieniek.
Yeah.
Against Mac.
Glad to be wrong here.
And remember,
Mac was rooting with me on Seattle.
I was rooting against the pick. I'm like, come on, Seattle, do it. Do the damn thing.
And remember that we didn't have two slides, but I want to touch on an awesome fucking game in San Diego, California. We cashed. This was the money line we fucked up with, because UC San Diego banked in a 3 at the buzzer to beat. I'm sorry. San Diego banked in a 3 at the buzzer to beat UC San Diego. What a big win for Lavin. Been on the show before.
Fantastic day for the WCC as a whole. You look at Seattle getting a win over Washington, San Diego over UC San Diego. Loyola Marymount blew out somebody. And then,
that's the next game I'm about to get to. Yeah.
And then there's a fourth game mixed in there too that they won convincingly.
Well, we were all over San Diego with the points. We should have.
St. Mary's was the other one.
Yeah, I think we even said sprinkle the money line, but it wasn't our dog. I didn't actually sprinkle the money line. So
I didn't call for the money line, but I was going off of past history and trends. Like they were going to compete in this game. They've won this game 2 years in a row now. Like Chris Victor doing the damn thing.
I'm talking about San Diego, UC San Diego.
Oh, sorry.
But that works too. Chris Victor's got Seattle playing ball.
Mark that on your bingo card. Fade or kill Noah, whatever his thing is. Noah not listening for the show.
No, you're good.
Bingo
you're good.
card.
Now we will talk about Loyola Marymount because that was a lock battle. Mac took against us, Bieniek, and Mac won 91 to 50. This thing was 36 to 6 or something out the gate. And I was like, son of a bitch. Mac knew it right then. There was like 6 people at that game, and one of them listens to the College Basketball Experience because we were tagged in that fucking thing. Shout out to that. But
Jover.
I mean, LMU showed the fuck up. Now let's get to best bets.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Game balls. Game balls. I can't.
Show's over.
Yeah.
See you guys.
We're out of here. Peace.
Let's get the best bets.
I mean, the first game ball, it's got to be I'm gonna say, I think it's got to be Tulsa. I know that's an offensive foul they didn't call. Ref swallowed the whistle in the final second, but Tulsa hasn't been good in a while. So I'm gonna say, get Golden Hurricane, get that game ball. Mac, where are you going?
I'll leave the one Bieniek wants to give out. I'm going Seton Hall. Fucking Big East road win, the opener here. Toughness. Let's go, Sheen.
That's a good one. Bieniek, where are you going?
We'll do Seattle. They matched Washington physically up front. That was impressive, but also like they just were able to get it done inside. And that was something that coming into the season and coming into this game too, like Washington had an advantage in the front court and Seattle was able to get the job done. So shout out to them hosting that game. I thought there would be more Huskies fans in attendance and there wasn't. And it was literally in Seattle, like kind of disappointing there that you didn't show up and then they lost a little brother. Shout out the little brother.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Steve Lavin and the Toreros. Game ball, beating UC San Diego, heavy dogs, win outright. And look, I know that shot was a banked in 3, but they were winning a lot of that game. So it wasn't like a phony. You barely came back and you made a crazy shot. You did make a crazy shot and be thankful for that win, but they were in a position the whole game. So give me the Toreros, game ball. Mac, where are you going?
Villanova. I mean, they won in the state of Wisconsin. That's a hell of a win for Kevin Willard and company. And they controlled that. Wisconsin never led.
Yeah. No, that was an ass whooping actually. Yeah. I don't know how it got to overtime because I was tweeting out Wisconsin's trash and I was like, how the fuck are they getting this thing to overtime? Bieniek, final game ball. Where are you going?
Whoever goes to the James Madison Oregon football game with PattyC. But I'll give one up to Seton Hall too. Seton Hall.
This fucking guy. That was Mac's first game ball. But
damn it.
Bieniek, give it to Belmont.
I was loading this thing up again.
Give it to Belmont. Give it to Belmont for going to Oregon.
I got one.
Belmont for the 40-point win at Irvine.
I got one. And a shout out to one of our whoever runs the Benedict Dantold Twitter account is hilarious.
Yes, he is.
Samford played Reinhardt College tonight and beat the living fuck out of them, right? So game ball does go to Samford. But more importantly, Benedict Dantold hits me up knowing that I bet Sam Reinhart to score goals for the Florida Panthers all the time. And the little graphic just says Sam Ryan. And he goes, this has got to be the easiest lock for an anytime goal on Sam Reinhart ever. Tied the game with 42 seconds left in the third period to lock it up with less than a minute for Sam Reinhart, plus 175. So shout out to whoever runs the Benedict Dantold account and shout out to Stanford.
Shout out to Benedict Dantold. I've had him on the show before. He did a Maryland preview. He's located in the state of Maryland. He's a Terp fan. So shout out to Benedict Dantold.
If you ever want to come to a Caps game, hit me up. I owe you now.
There you go. All right, now, well, actually, wait a second. Before I do that, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by Novig. Yes, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you are getting the best prices because they're an exchange. Download the Novig app, get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it in college football this season, especially on the props. Been really good at identifying when to fade players and take those unders. And college hoops is up and running, obviously over 300 schools. Rhythm has predictions for every game, every night. It pairs perfectly with this very show, the college basketball experience. So hop on over to Rhythm. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and play with those sliders there. With so many sports and the holidays, it makes it easy to get an elite prediction on a game so you can focus on other shit in life. All right. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Promo code SGPN25. All right. We are back and actually, you know what? I want to let people know in case you're just tuning in. We still have one free ticket available. You can hang out with the great PattyC, former host of the college experience, the founder. It's like the movie Old School, The Godfather. All right. PattyC, he is on his way to Eugene, Oregon. I'm guessing right now he's probably crossed over the state line. or close to it. He is on his way driving from Los Angeles, from Santa Monica, California to Eugene, Oregon. We have a free ticket. Just look, that we're going to give to just a fan. What do? You're going to be able to come out, hang out with PattyC, catch a college football playoff game. You might be a part of history. Could be the biggest upset in college football playoff history. So what are you doing? You can get loaded, have a great time, get on out there. We got a free ticket for you. All right. Hit me up on Twitter at @TheColbyD or at TCE on SGPN for that ticket anywhere there. All right.
I just looked it up, Colby. It's a 13-hour drive from Santa Monica to Eugene. And when you called each other, he was in San Francisco when we had the
Sacramento. He was he had texted me earlier in the night when the games were on. He was passing through San Francisco. Gotcha. So yeah. Shout out to the great PattyC.
He's probably got like 4 hours left there.
And just because Noah brought it up, I want to shout out my buddy James, who drove from Northern Virginia to Eugene, Oregon, across the country.
Legend.
Him and 3 buddies from JMU bought tickets as soon as they announced the game and decided we're driving all the way across the country. It took them about a week and a half, but they did make it. So shout out to my boy James, 10-day drive.
Let me tell you something, guys. If you haven't done this, I've gone across the U.S. probably 30 times, right? It's one of my favorite things to do, to the point where like me and my wife would do it just for fun. Like, yes, moving, but also just for fun. I highly recommend it. Go see the fucking country. Like, there's a lot of great spots within the country, like just from a natural beauty point of view.
Yeah, it's something on my bucket list. I want to do it. Like,
well, you got to do it more than once, because to me, or unless you make a full circle, because there's so many different roads you could take. Highly recommend it. That is awesome that your buddy drove from Virginia to Eugene.
Yeah, and he wasn't rolling in the Chrysler LeBaron, although that would be way cooler if Bieniek took the LeBaron all the way across the country, like go the northern route to California and then come back across like the Texas, Oklahoma area.
Hell yeah.
Do you think the LeBaron can make it that far, Noah? Oh, you can't hear me because I'm on the speaker. Shit.
That's minus 10,000. Minus 10,000, by the way.
He asked you if the LeBaron can make it across the country and back.
No shot.
I was wondering, dude, why does Bieniek look like a serial killer?
Duct tape solves every problem.
There were heavy set duty zip ties that were keeping the undercarriage of the car together, like the entire like muffler, boilerplate, like all of that. Heavy duty zip ties were keeping that from just falling onto the street every single day. There's no shot it would make it across the country, unfortunately.
It could make it. You just gotta
duct tape solves every problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Bieniek, you know what you need to do, man.
Whether it's a wife or whether it's a car part, duct tape solves it all. All right.
We're further away from the wife than the car parts. So.
Don't worry about that wife.
Duct tape still solves it. All right. Just know it's your good friend. It's your good friend.
Bieniek, you know what you need to do? You need to do a tour of all the MLB parks. That's what. That's how you should go see the country. Go to all 30 college MLB parks, and then
1,000%. Like, I love traveling and doing road trips, and international stuff doesn't really interest me too much.
Yeah.
I want to check out the 50 states. I want to do all the national landmarks and shit. And by national landmarks, half of that in my head's like stadiums and shit. So that's what I want to do.
Shout out to Tal in the chat here. Dundee says, what is the reaction when you get called into your parent teacher conferences for White Tiger telling the other kids we don't watch that gay shit? Well, I mean, I just say, I just go, we ain't down with that shit. All right. That's all I say is like, he's at home hanging out, watching fucking, Commando or some shit. He ain't watching American Idol or nonsense like that, or The View. All right. You know what I mean? So
all those lesbians.
Yeah.
Here, have a gold sticker, White Tiger.
That's funny. All right, let's get into this. We got a gigantic slate. We're bullshitting a lot and it's fun, but man, we got to get into it because out the gate, Montana just lost to a D2 school.
Yep.
Now they're catching 30.5 in Louisville. Louisville just got drilled. That's the problem.
I already said I was going to lock this game.
It's both these teams need it bad. I'm going to lay it. You're way across the country. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm going to lay it.
The cocktail napkins got this one dead on 31. I just look at, Louisville, what they've done to some mid-major programs under Kelsey. I'll lay it.
I will stay true to my trend, man. I will lock up Montana. They're off the D2 loss.
Oh, jeez, you're bold. You're bold.
This is the foxhole. You're going to get your best punch. You lose by 25.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Montana. Parlay it with your Montana State play. And do your own Brawl of the Wild parlay.
I was gonna say, didn't Mac pick Montana State in football? So this is the this is the perfect. If they're good at football or bad at football, you just do the opposite in basketball. So yeah, Mac, put those together.
I'm a genius.
And you get this one first, and it goes into the other one, so it's fantastic there. So I like Parlay P going. Noah, I'll take you out for chicken tendies in Atlanta. That means a strip club. Look, Atlanta's got these, you got to watch Atlanta because they got strip club with like food involved. Like I'm talking like legit food involved. So get down to ATL. All right. I like how he says chicken tendies. Next up, Oakland, Michigan State, the sweater game, the battle for the O.
It's the best game.
And by the way, shout out to Carlton he did 99% of these slides. I had a few from the SGP show that I carried in. So Carlton continuing to kick ass. That's our boy. 20.5. Give me the points. Lock it up. He's going to stay within. This is going to be they're friends. You know what I mean? They're out for drinks probably later in the night. Give me the Grizz plus Michigan State wins by 14. Mac?
I agree with you. I think the early tip favors Oakland. Because like you said, Campy and Izzo are best friends. Like they did the press conference together last year. Remember they were interviewing each other with their.
They'll do it again this year too.
Yeah. Is this game in East Lansing? No, it's in Detroit.
It is in Detroit.
Yeah, I'm all over Oakland. Let's go. Lock it up.
And Oakland's already got some experience playing in this building too. They played. Actually, you know what? I think they played Michigan there last year. So I scratched that. They have not played in LCA yet this year. Doesn't help out the handicap, but still. So the last 5 seasons, they lost by 18, they lost by 12, they lost by 13, they lost by 17, they lost by 19. This is their Super Bowl. They're going to keep it within 20. Today, by the way, Tom Izzo was doing the press rounds. He was not with the team, not preparing for this game, obviously. The Final Four in 2027 was announced. They had the whole ceremony. Michigan State's the host team, so the entire athletic department was there celebrating that they're the host site for the 2027 Final Four.
Detroit also, you're saying Detroit is.
Yeah, Detroit, but Michigan State's the host program. So they were there, and they were doing all the unveiling and ceremonious stuff. Also, it was the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame night tonight, and Izzo. There was a photo that surfaced of him and D'Antonio, and I think there was some influence that was enjoyed tonight. Oh, yeah. So I just think that it's not it's not like the most on the forefront of his mind. They're in Detroit having some fun, not necessarily getting ready for OU. OU, it's their Super Bowl.
They're ordering the pizza. Yeah, triple lock. All right, this is our Detroit Pizza Little Caesars special play of the night at Little Caesars Arena.
Was Campy at the event? He probably was there too.
It's a good question. I didn't see a photo surface of him. That would be pretty weird if like their Super Bowl, like he's out the night before. But I know
you don't give a fuck,
dude. Izzo was out and about for like 8 hours today. It was quite impressive,
and that's why I will be battling all three of you. Izzo's going to cover this bullshit.
Whoa!
Izzo's going to cover this.
What is best in life?
First half,
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
We got a battle. Done. Mac. Bieniek on the Grizz. Troy Chuney saying, fuck you guys. I'm on Sparty.
Mac, I wonder if we could do a nice Sean Green, Ryan Kramer, reverse correlation. Oakland first half money line, but Michigan State wins by 21.
I mean, that almost happened. That almost happened in the
Couple
Cal
of
Poly
bucks.
game tonight.
Yeah,
that was close in the Cal Poly game.
Couple of bucks,
So.
you might get a free. I don't know, a few bottles of bourbon or something like that. You never know.
I like the sound of that.
Next up, we have South Dakota heading to K-State. K-State is laying 21.5. Give me the points. No bet. Mac?
I mean, K-State's off the big road win. Yeah, I'll take the points of South Dakota. No bet.
Bieniek?
I'll do the same. Yep, Coyotes.
Next up. What I was looking at this. Lords?
Yeah, so Lords is an NAI school is just north of Toledo. It's actually closer to the Michigan border than Toledo is. This is like an inner city battle.
Lords. I know, like just hilarious name, the way they spell it too.
You remember the South Park episode where Randy thinks that he's Lord, the singer, and he walks around the whole time, I am Lord, la la la, yeah 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 yeah, I am Lord.
Shout out to the Lords of Brooklyn. If you know that you want to talk good pizza, go to the Brooklyn Firefly. They got some good pizza there.
Lords
Toledo
best known for their hockey program too, by the way.
This is a pretty fire game right here as the Flamin' Libs head to UD Arena to take on Dayton. Dayton laying 10.5. Why do I think the Libs can cover this, man?
I mean, we are getting Dayton off a big fucking Florida State win where they won by 30 in the end. Liberty's been chippy outside of the NC State game. I'm with you. I'll lock up Liberty.
I think they can stay within this. Let's go.
That NC State thing out of their system. Let's go.
10.5. Double lock on the Flamin' Libs. Bieniek?
I'm going to take the Flyers. I think they do pretty well on the glass here against Liberty. Also, I mean, it's Anthony Grant's defense. I think they should be prepared for this one against Liberty. I'll lay it. Don't love it, but I think Dayton wins by double digits.
All right. Next up, we have, the CBS Sports Classic. And look, I want to say flag on the play here. I know this is Catlanta. All right. There's a disgusting amount of neutral site games today, right?
Yeah, sucks.
And I heard someone say this on the SGP show. We were talking this game that, students aren't in, so it's good to do that. And I'm like, I get that point. It's good to do the neutral sometimes within the state or close by. But I still think the drama of having Slick Rick come back to Lexington, because let's be honest, Kentucky, they could play this shit in July and the whole fucking place would be packed.
Yeah.
All right. This shit would sell so great on campus.
Midnight Madness is like packed to the seams.
I can understand certain schools where you say, well, they probably might not have a crowd. We've seen it on TV, right? But like this one, I would have killed for this to have been at Rupp. And I mean, it's still going to be a fire game. I'll still watch. But damn, they ruined a really good opportunity. It's why we want to see Calipari back at Rupp. You know what I mean? We want it twice on the SEC schedule. They failed us on that. We want that drama.
Back seasons.
Yeah, we want that drama. St. John's laying 2.5. I thought this line would be a little bit bigger. I think we projected the line a little bit bigger on SGP, but I'll stick to my pick. I think Kentucky's going to get them. Mac, what are you doing here?
I am going back to the well. Go Big Blue. I will lock up Kentucky here. I think they found something in that second half against Indiana defensively. I don't think St. John's is good enough to where they're going to be at the end of the year. So I think Kentucky wins in front of Catlanta, and Patino loses to his former player.
I'll jump in. It's a huge game. I want to watch it. So
go Big Blue.
Let's go. Big Blue. Catlanta. And shout out to Pure Ruckus. Bringing up the Golden Lords and Meteor Man. There we go. Classic. Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
Cocktail Napkins got this at 3.5, and I agree with it actually. I can't envision like kind of seeing how this game may play out. I just don't see a world where Rick Pitino's going to lose a game to Mark Pope.
His former player.
Yeah.
So you know.
I just can't.
I understand how the bastard thinks. I taught him.
I just can't get there. I just can't. All these Johnny's kids are going to get up for this game. They're going to win it for their old skipper. And give me the Johnnies. I like being a big game hunter as well. I'll lock it up and we'll battle.
What is best?
Troy?
Go Kentucky.
You guys are going to bet on the Pope on the 7th night of Hanukkah? Just saying.
I thought he was coming in to be a part of the battle, but he's dropping gems.
See them driven before you?
We got a battle. Dundee and Mac on the Wildcats. Bieniek on the Johnnies.
There's a lot of 3.5s out there for you guys too.
Next up. What the fuck is this game, by the way? I was looking through the slides. Upstate's at the Ice Chest. Taking on Youngstown State. The Flightless Birds, as Bieniek says. Youngstown's laying 7.5. Give me Upstate. Give me Upstate plus 7.5.
I think you're right. They're off an overtime game in league play, so I'll take the points here. No bet.
Definitely no bet.
I'm gonna take Youngstown State here. Laying it with the home team off a loss.
Yeah, no bet. Georgia State, App State. App State's laying 10.5. Lay it. Should we lock this? I think App is just winning a bunch of money on them.
Yeah, they found something. They blew that thing. They got outplayed in the first half, and they still blew.
The only thing is, it was a rivalry game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay away. Actually, I'm gonna lay the 10.5, and I'm gonna stay away.
Both of these teams are off rivalry games. If Georgia State's got any pulse and they want to show it, like they're gonna have to after a 23-point beatdown against Georgia Southern. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet it just because it's. I mean, they say that on the road. This should be a get up spot, but they suck. So I'll take the points. No bet. They suck. Georgia State's terrible.
Next up,
I'll lay it with App State.
Oh. All right, next up, Chicago State, Indiana, the game we're all talking about.
Oh yeah.
Chicago State's getting 36.5. They're going to stay within this, right?
There's a football game in Bloomington. Or no, there's not. There's not.
This should be a football game next year, the way Indiana's been scheduling the non-con, because Chicago State's starting their football program next year for a season.
Did you see all the I know Indiana's the culprit back-to-back seasons now, but did you see all the Power 4, Power 5 teams that the Big Ten scheduled the last 4 or 5 years, and then even this year, compared to like SEC, ACC, the one league that competed with the Big Ten with as many power conference teams they scheduled was the Big 12.
The only difference is, since you think you're on your fucking high horse, is that the ACC and Big 12 will play at some group of fives. I saw Utah playing at Wyoming. I saw BYU playing at ECU. These little filthy Big Ten bitches would never do that.
That's because we played Ohio. We lost.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. Everyone's like, Duke played at Tulane. They lost. Actually, Northwestern's the only Big Ten team dumb enough, and I thought they were known for their fucking brains.
That was the night Brian Smith was get a little mud on his turtle with that undergrad after the Mountaineers.
Didn't Oklahoma State play at Tulsa?
Yes.
Yes.
They lost. Yeah.
Maybe they should stop doing that.
It's hilarious when you get that clown Nick Saban saying that it's like they shouldn't even be in the same. It's like playing a AAA team. It's like, well, AAA team. What are you talking about? Because the ACC champ happened to lose to Tulane. And I don't think they had to lead the whole game.
I saw somebody quote tweet that Nick Saban thing and said, "Yeah, but I don't see any MLB teams scheduling AAA teams in the regular season."
I saw that too. AAA team, shit. That's like, that's like a high school team. I'm taking the points for Chicago State, but I would never bet this game. Mac.
I have no idea.
Colby, you'll love this response to that one tweet too, because I know you're a fan. Somebody was like, "Well, you've never seen the Athletics play baseball."
That is good. That is good. What are you doing, Bieniek? You taking the points?
I'll take IU here.
Yeah. Next up we have Lemoyne, the Bonnies. This is regionality here. 16.5 the Bonnies are laying. Give me the points in Lemoyne. I could be talked into a lock here. Mac, what are you doing here?
I mean, it is regionality.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go on these Dolphins.
These are red hot off an overtime game. They got VCU on deck on New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm all over Lemoyne. Lock it up.
St. Bonnie wins by 12, 10,
yep,
9, something like that. Let's go. Double lock. Come swim with the Dolphins of Lemoyne. Bieniek?
I'll disagree with you guys. I'm going Bonnies here. I think they put it on them.
Lock?
I'm not that confident in it, though.
Shout out to Daniel Cady giving us. Sorry, I didn't realize it was up. $20. Said it last night. We'll say it again. Miami, Texas A&M in the morning window is a travesty. Yeah. I mean, I agree.
It's easy to see what happened there too. ESPN doesn't want to compete with the NFL in those windows. They sold off their games to TNT, and they put the mid majors or the group of 5 teams in those games. It's hilarious.
Bro, like people have more than one TV. Like I don't get that logic.
Yeah. I'm just looking at that interception right now. There was no one within 10 yards of that fucking.
Yeah, the receiver was like running straight down the field.
It's like past the first down marker by the time.
This was like I don't know ball, and what you were talking about to me is like, yeah, it's fair. Like if a receiver like kind of auto adjusted on his own, and the rest of the team thought what was going on too.
I think that's what happened. I think that's so Alabama checks, they audible their defense. You can see the call. They switch. They check out of what they're running, and Mateer misses it. And the receiver, a lot of times, the receiver has to find, especially if they think they're going zone, you have to find the soft spot in the zone, or you have to, I don't think it's on the receiver. I think it's on the quarterback there because he didn't adjust. So. I don't know that
on the quarterback, Colby.
Yeah.
He had plenty of time to like fully turn his body, set his feet, and had the whole like other side of the hash. He could have taken another 1.5 seconds to set himself up and just make a normal wide open throw. Now I don't know if it's a touchdown then, but you at least complete it.
And he also tackled like a bitch. Classic quarterback.
I think he hurt himself on that too.
That guy stays hurt. Please, got to make that tackle. If you're going to throw that pass, you got to make that tackle.
He was throwing bullets early on in the game. Like his arm looked great, and then he kind of looked like he did the second half of the year afterwards.
Yeah, and it was after he finally got hit a few times too. So that does. You
got to make that tackle. You throw that pick, and Mateer's athletic. We know he can run.
Yeah,
you got to make that fucking tackle.
100%.
He didn't.
Like you've got to put your face right into the guy's chest and actually tackle him like a defender.
Because Oklahoma's defense is good enough to stop them for a field goal. We saw Alabama, not this game, but the game before when they played Oklahoma, missed a chip shot. You got to put them in that spot, and that was some.
Mateer was in position to make that tackle.
100%. I thought it was a weak attempt. I thought it was a weak.
Taylor Heineke would have brought that guy down, and that's a problem.
No doubt.
Yeah. So double lock on Lemoyne. That's our analysis. What is this?
Never heard of
Houghton.
This is great.
Houghton is taking on Niagara. They're probably live too. Bieniek, what's Houghton's record? Do you have any data on Houghton?
I don't have any data on Houghton or Houghton.
I feel like it's a. It looks like some shit in like you'd see in like an old castle. You know what I mean? This flag. Houghton. Are they even American? What a ridiculous game.
I know of the next school that we're going to talk about too. But Houghton or Houghton, again, don't really know. Excellence for the glory of God is the motto on their website here as I pull up.
I mean, I kind of dig the logo.
They are 3-5 on the year, and this is their first game against a D1 opponent.
Yeah,
it looks like they are an NAIA school. They've played Grove City in that.
Looks like a logo of like a a certain group of Crusaders. Like we want to separate ourselves from the whole Italy Crusaders. We're Houghton part of
We're the
Italy.
Houghtons. We are the Houghtons.
Yeah, and we are storming the Holy
Yes.
Land.
Exactly. And we are losing to Niagara tomorrow. Go Purple Eagles. Bob Morris, St. Francis. This is the final time we're probably going to see this for a while. I don't know. I guess they scheduled D3s. But should we lock Bobby Moe? This is probably the time to take St. Francis, right? Bobby Moe overtime win. I still can't get there because St. Francis is fucking terrible. Yeah. But I will take the points. Mac?
They are off an overtime win. You are right, but I'll just lay it. This team is
yeah, I'm not betting this. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I will take Romo. I know they're the better team, and I know that St. Francis hasn't been competitive this year. I'll lay the points and see what happens.
Let's go. Shout out to Daniel Katie for $5. Rocco Beck, easily the best. I don't know about the best, I saw he's very good. Yeah.
So the restaurant I was at today had game day on, and they showed a graphic of the best QBs in the portal. And Mac, there were like 4 Big 12 QBs in their top 10.
Oh, dude, the Big 12 was like the quarterback league.
Yeah,
we talked about that going into the year.
And you know what's funny? Bieniek is the one that they're going to get that comes to the Big 12 is fucking DJ Lagway is going to go to Baylor and play where his dad did. So, yeah, they'll be filling the mega quarterback talent very easily with Heisman hopeful DJ Lagway.
Wait, time out. But the Big 12 sucks at football, right? Right, Colby? But 4 out of the top 10.
It's like the group. The group of 5 is not any good. They would never.
Come on, man! Like these guys are fucking good.
Yeah, you can't have your argument be the group of 5's trash when like the whole Indiana team is the group of 5. Yeah. Right? The whole Indiana team is a group of 5. Diego Pavia is the group of 5. And so on and so on. Eli Stowers, the best tight end in America. Yeah.
I like this Alonzo Barnett kid too for JMU. I think that like once he plays against Oregon and like the general public watches him play a game, they'll be like, oh, this guy's athletic and he's good enough QB that he's probably going to play somewhere. Holy shit.
Woo! Tribeca Capital. We're now,
all right, guys, I got to pack up. I got to go to BWI. Holy
That's
shit.
About to say.
Holy shit.
Tribeca Capital, thank you so much.
Everyone cancel your retweets. I got to roll with PattyC now. This is crazy. Hey,
fire
this to me right away, Colby. Thanks.
You got enough to buy an 8-ball now too, dude. What the hell? I mean,
well, if I wait till I get out there, there could be fentanyl. But if I smuggle it all the way across, maybe it's safe.
Wow. Tribeca Capital, thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, man. And shout out to Daniel Katie. Everyone helping us out. What's up?
I think Katie's enjoying the holiday paycheck. Appreciative, buddy.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
But he said Beck, best quarterback.
Oh, Carson. Carson's good.
He's inconsistent though. Like, there's moments where I think he's like super elite. And there's moments where I'm like, but I mean, he's definitely one of the better quarterbacks, but
yeah, he didn't have I don't watch a ton of it, but he didn't have like a bunch of weapons at Georgia. He had tight ends. They have really good tight ends, but like, I feel like their running back room last year wasn't as good, and they've not really been known to have wide receivers, right? So
it's hard to lose at Georgia though with that defense and Kirby Smart there,
For sure.
Next up.
Which he didn't really. They made the playoffs and everything. So,
yeah, I'm not blaming him. Next up, Siena Heights. What is this, apartment complex?
So
what we got here?
Siena Heights is like
complex taking on Detroit and Mercy.
Siena Heights is like 15 minutes from Ann Arbor, where Michigan's at. And their athletic department, they're currently NAI, but they're disbanding the athletic department. Like the school's shutting down completely. I have buddies that go here, right? The president got in trouble for tax fraud. So they apparently have put like all their funds in
crime pays.
Whatever.
They're live.
and the entire school is like shutting down. Athletics programs like are done. So this team, they have been fighting. I went and looked at their schedule, but like this is like your St. Francis of the D1. Like Siena Heights is like donezo after this year. It's quite hilarious.
Siena Heights, not Siena. Siena Heights.
No, Siena Heights is in the boondocks. Pure ruckus. It is in the middle of farmland.
Troy, go back to the stepfather. Fucking.
This is in the auxiliary gym. I mean, this is hilarious. Siena Heights. Shout out to Daniel Katie, giving us $20. We did triple lock NC State. They destroyed Memphis today. Pussy Pack smashed. Yeah, they're gonna roll. Next up, Buffalo. A little case of Blue Bulls in Kalamazoo. What is this number? We gotta lock Buffalo. No, man. They just lost to ECU up with a 30-point lead or something. They're gonna get Western. They're gonna get Western.
We should fade Western Michigan because of how good they were in football today.
That's true too. Good God, dude! I had Kennesaw money line. What the fuck
They were
was
up
that?
14-0 after 2 plays.
First play of the game was like an 80-yard touchdown run.
The second one was a pick 6 or whatever.
That was crazy.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna lock up Buffalo. Yeah.
Buffalo.
Double lock. Bieniek triple lock. I know you got burnt. You got a real case of Blue Bulls, but you got the epitome of a case of Blue Bulls with a 25-point halftime lead in Greenville when you locked up Buffalo. But you know, ECU came back and dealt you those Blue Bulls. But you in?
I'll hop on the Bulls wagon with you guys here. How about another go around here?
There you go. Take some
circle the wagons.
There we go. He doesn't seem very excited about that one. Right?
Yeah, I just get to use this tomorrow as like you guys pulled me into this. If we,
I know you're out with a gal tonight, so maybe this is hitting too close to home. Maybe it's hitting too close to home tonight. He just seemed like, I don't know about this. Triple lock on the Blue Bulls. Next up, the Red Bird rivalry, Miami, Ohio, Ball State. It used to be called the Redskin rivalry. Miami, Ohio is laying 10.5. It's too many. I mean, this has got to be. Miami, Ohio has been. Travis Lexington Steele has Miami, Ohio playing unbelievable ball.
Yeah,
they're 11-0. I gotta just take the bait here. Give me the fucking points. I'm going in.
This is the max.
Yes.
No, this is
I'm gonna continue to ride this until it fucking hits. It's just sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line. Bieniek?
Miami, Ohio wins. Ball State covers. I will stay away.
All right. Next up. Coastal Carolina is in Norfolk, Virginia, taking on Old Dominion. ODU laying 5.5. They're off the rivalry win. Coastal's off the rivalry loss. I'm still going to lay it.
Screams shots, but are they good enough to cover?
I'm going to lay it, but I'm not going to bet it.
I'm going to lock up Coastal. I'm going to fade ODU off the JMU game.
It's their 5th straight road game, too.
I was trying to get in here before Mac locked this up. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, they put new turf in. It was not the surf turf. It was normal green turf in Conway for the Myrtle Beach Bowl that they had today.
Was it?
It wasn't surf turf. It was green grass. I had to Google it on my phone to make sure that I wasn't like visually, like my diabetes was making me see different colors. That's never done that before. And so I had to Google it to make sure it wasn't the first time. No, that was normal grass. There was no Smurf turf. That's horrible. The entire Myrtle Beach Bowl is supposed to be built on the fact that the Smurf turf is there, right?
I stormed there, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what that is. You know,
like I know the announcers had the classic like tie-dye sweaters on, the hoodies. that everybody has to pay $35 for at the boardwalk, but no Smurf turf. That's crazy.
That is.
Or
That is.
surf
But
turf.
if
Sorry,
I'll
not
say
Smurf.
this, if they're going for
Okay.
true grass, that's the way
I
football
think
should
it
be
was
played.
just other turf.
Okay. Okay.
Like it was just normal colored turf instead of the surf like turquoise colored.
Gotcha.
Which I was tuning into the Myrtle Beach Bowl to see the color of the fake grass. To be honest.
Moneyline McIntosh is locking up Coastal Carolina plus 5.5. Teapot's 92. Yes, I'm very well aware. I am a big fan, and was actually thinking about going to the game maybe next year. So yeah, let's roll. Let's go.
It wasn't like a blue color, Colby. It was like the greenish teal, not the blue.
Okay, because I had the game on.
Was,
I guess it just didn't dawn on me.
Yeah,
it was a
just
close
like
enough
green.
color that when I Googled it, I
Like
thought
what?
maybe I was seeing something weird, but it was a different color than the normal surf turf. And yeah, that's bullshit. The Myrtle Beach Bowl should be either surf turf or maybe make the whole turf the tie-dye color from what's the name of those fucking boardwalk stores like Jerry's or some. There's 5 Jerry's all on the boardwalk where you can
I know what you're talking about, where they sell that shit like seashells and shit.
You can get like the spray painted shirts,
shark's tooth.
puka
They
shell
have like shark's tooth fucking necklaces
Actually,
and shit.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back up here with my puka shell necklace.
There we go. Shout out to Frankie. He was at the Myrtle Beach Bowl today. Next up, Elon catching 14.5 at Virginia Tech. All right. I'm going. Give me the 14. Give me the 14.5. No students. I don't think this will be packed. Let's go. Double lock. Elon plus 14.5. Bieniek, you coming?
I am on Elon here. I'm not betting it though.
Ready. Next up, we have Lafayette. The Leopards take it on Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech laid 15.5. Dude, I'm tempted to lock up Lafayette here. Georgia Tech was out. It was like a 6-point spread the other day against a mid-major. We had to load up on Tech. Now it's back to where it should be.
Scored 160 points against each other, and they both finished in the 80s. What?
I like that with you. Let's bet Lafayette.
I was about to say, let's go in on Lafayette. No way they can consistently keep this up in the Stoudemire era.
Yeah, and they played.
Give me the points. 15.5. Jackets win by 8.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Stoudemire's big favorite.
Bieniek?
I'm going to take the points too. I've been burdened fading Georgia Tech too much this year. I'm not going to go in on this one. You guys have fun.
Next up, Howard, UNC Wilmington. Damn, Howard, didn't they play today? They're doing.
No, they played.
What?
That's Hampton.
Oh yeah. Right. Wasn't Howard? Didn't they play yesterday?
Howard played on Tuesday against Drexel.
Yeah, they've won 4 in a row.
Okay.
I'll lay it.
I'll take the points. No bet.
Wilmington's electric in that building too.
Yeah. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'm also on Wilmington here. First home game in 2 weeks. I think they get it done and cover.
Next up, Marshall, Troy laying 4.5. This is kind of an awesome game. These teams have been entertaining. Why do I feel like Marshall's going to win this? I don't want to lock this, but I really want to watch this. Marshall's terrible on the road, but Troy is a weird ass team, dude.
Troy is weird. This is Marshall. Marshall's gonna win.
Troy's the epitome of play to their competition.
I'll lock up Marshall. Troy's horrible as a favorite. Great as a fucking fun dog. I'll fade him off the UAB, but give me Marshall.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Thunder and Herd. Yeah, said fuck you, Troy.
I did get the necklace though.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm on Marshall too. Marshall's been a really good team, and they've actually been a little more consistent than Troy. I'll lock this up with Mac.
Wow. Double lock on the Thunder and Herd. Staying away. This game's too crazy. These teams. This is a true roller coaster you're riding tomorrow, guys. I will say, if you're going to take it, you might as well just take it outright.
Cocktail Napkins got it at 2. But yeah, Marshall's got a good shot to win it.
Next up, Kent State UMass. Fucking great game. UMass laying 1.5.
We're coming into this league and winning this thing.
I'll take UMass. They seem to turn a corner. I'll lay the 1.5, but I will not bet this. Mac?
Oh, come on. Lock. Let's go. This is the Minutemen's League. We're coming in and taking over this. Everybody wrote us off. We're back.
Moneyline McIntosh. Locking up the Minutemen.
Two great coaches. Obviously Frank, but I mean, fucking Senderoff's a great coach too.
Yeah.
Bieniek?
Yeah. UMass is in better form right now. They've won 5 in a row. Kent State, I don't know.
Kent State just play in Portland?
A week ago. So, I mean, yes, playing in Portland and then the next game playing in Amherst, Massachusetts is crazy. But they've had 6 days in between. I'll take the Minutemen. Don't love this, though.
Yeah. Go back to that one. Abin, Bola, Baba, Tunde. I listened to your broadcast the other day, and Dundee was commenting on a liger I saw when I was shocked at how big they were compared to a tiger. Dude,
huge.
It's the craziest shit I ever seen. Like, I don't even think Google Images, like when we did that was cool, but I don't think it justifies the experience. When you see it next to a fucking real tiger, it's fucking insane. It's insane. When you see it naturally, it's just insane. I mean, I wasn't in the fucking jungle, but I'm saying, like, I saw this, with unexpectedly, and I was just like, whoa. Yeah, go check out those ligers, man. Next up, what the fuck is this logo? All right,
Harry Stove.
I'm out on Stowe. All right, what the hell is this? This is some shit from like the Minions movie or something. What the hell is this? That's the worst logo I've fucking seen.
Lindenwood just smashed somebody by 30. Do we think that they're gonna do it again?
Well,
I can't take Harris Stowe seriously. Yeah. White Liger. That's for kid too. That's for kid too. White Liger. Yeah.
You don't want to do that to a kid though. Like me and my sister have very similar endings to the last name. So when your mom or dad screams the name and it ends in like Noah, and then my sister's name ends in like we both respond because we think that they said our name. So I wouldn't do the Iger.
That's true. That's true. I got to think about this one. Binghamton, Max boys are heading to the hospital. Erie, Pennsylvania, take on Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst laying 8.5.
Okay, I mean that's a lot for Mercyhurst.
And guess what I'm doing? I'm laying it. You coming to Erie, Pennsylvania? I once got canceled from a fucking show from Motor Mouth Jones in Erie, Pennsylvania. You know who from Police Academy? Yeah, we were about to do a show, and he was the headliner, and he didn't like us cursing, so we got the boot. Me and my other buddy got the boot from opening up for Motor Mouth Jones. You believe that shit? This fucking guy. Who does he think he is? Police Academy.
You are. I am.
Yeah, but you can't curse in Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Mercyhurst though. They run a clean program. Lay it. Mac, you locking this?
Yeah, no, I'm not locking it. Dude. They're terrible. No lock. Give me Binghamton. Let's go.
Bieniek?
Give me the chip and putt course.
Next up, fucking Holy Cross is taking on Harvard. Ask what you can do for yourself and your fellow countrymen by watching this ball game. Harvard is laying 9.5. That's way too many fucking points. We gotta take Paulson here, right?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I like what I've seen from Holy Cross. Outside of that random game off Dartmouth, they lost by 25 to Dartmouth at home, which made no sense. Yeah, Foxhole with Paulson. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go in with Mac here. Cocktail Napkins got it at 4.5.
With Mac here, I was the one to fucking say we should gotta go in on this.
All right,
I mean, just
triple lock.
God damn. Let's go. Triple lock on these Crusaders.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Regionality. Let's go. Holy Cross plus 9.5. Next up, Longwood is in Durham, North Carolina, taking on NC Central. Central's going to win this game, guys.
Yeah.
Give me Central. Give me Central against Longwood. Longwood just had their moment against Wake.
Cosign.
Yeah. Let's lock it up. Let's lock this thing up. This is a money line. This is a money line play.
Take the experienced coach.
Double lock. NC Central money line. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll jump in on this with you guys.
Yes.
Cock the napkins got it at 1.5. Why not? Let's get the better coach.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Whoa. Triple lock. Sorry, Ike. Fading your Lancers, buddy. Next up, Terry Long in the chat. Paul Quinn. Who the fuck is that? They're taking on Prairie View. And logos are kind of fun here. Prairie View rolls. Southern
Paul Quinn looked like it was out of the book of the Nashville Predators logo direction.
What's your favorite game, Colby?
Southern New Orleans taking on Northwestern State. What is going on with this guy's hair? Interesting. Yeah, Northwestern State will roll. What is it? Fire?
Like you don't think that's like a feather from a Trojan helmet or whatever?
Could be that, or could be the flag. What if the other side of it is he's got like a flag planted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
How close am I?
Oh shit!
There you go.
This guy. You're fucked. That is you, dude. That is you. We need you. Do you have that? Do you still have that night gear from that last sex party you were at?
Well, I used it for the Renaissance Fair, but then I reused it for the sex party. It was the same week. It was one rental, not that big of a deal.
Dude, I was in Long Beach once. I was just randomly drinking in Long Beach, and I like walked up out of like some bar, and there was a gigantic pirate festival, and I was taken back by how many people dressed like a pirate. I know you talked about this in Tampa, but in Long Beach, California, and it was everyone. It wasn't even like the ECU pirates. Everyone was like Jack Sparrow. It was fucking weird, but it's a huge subculture, gigantic subculture. I was blown away by this.
I will tell you, Colby, I was talking about Gasparilla in Tampa with everybody dressed up like pirates. There are a few people. Do you remember the old Super Soakers that had like the backpack tank?
Yeah.
You could just pump it.
Yeah.
There was a dude that had a backpack tank with 12 liters of rum in it and was just firing it into people's mouths. That
would get you where you want to go, right?
Southern New Orleans nickname is the Knights and Lady Knights. They're an NAIA school.
Maybe that's one of the Lady Knights.
And they go by Suno, SUNO, Suno.
State rolls. This game's pretty good here. Iona's at Vermont. Vermont laying 4.5. All right, I'll lock up Vermont. I'm not falling for it this time. Vermont minus 4.5.
Yep. Double lock. Yeah, I'll take Vermont again, just like
Bieniek?
I'm going to lay it with Vermont too. I'm not going to fire on this, but yeah, I mean, they already destroyed my MAAC favorite, and now they're going after the second team that I like the most this year. So
taking them all out.
Let's go. So wait, this a lock?
I'm gonna wait and see. Still on Vermont, but
Vermont,
I think they probably cover this.
Double lock on the Cats.
There's 65 games. I've got other plays that I like more.
Blue Mountain, isn't this a fucking TV show?
Blue Mountain
About
State,
football. Yeah. Take it on Lipscomb. Lipscomb's got to roll. BMC, Blue Mountain College. Colorado State, Utah State. This game's on campus. It should be fire. Should be fire. We gotta bet Utah State. They're gonna fuck up Colorado State tomorrow. Lay it 7.5. I'm in.
Tell him lay it.
Yeah. This is
Lay
one of the better plays on the board, I think. Colorado State's not ready for this. Bieniek?
I will go Utah State here too. I think this is pretty close to the number. Cocktail Napkins got it right at 7. Depends on who.
I will bet you they win by double digits tomorrow.
It depends on who controls the pace of play, I think, in this one. If this was pretty up-tempo, I think that it's the Aggies' game. If Colorado State can control it a little bit, I think it should be lower scoring, a little bit of a rock fight, but we'll see. I'm on the Aggies.
Is that a lock?
No, I'm going to stay away from this too.
Nathan Cerna. What's happening here?
Almost got kicked out of the casino today.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's a double lock on Utah State. One of the Dundee slides. North Carolina, Ohio State, CBS Sports Classic, Atlanta. This is the doubleheader to the Patino, Kentucky game, St. John's, Kentucky game. I think this number's actually Carolina minus 3.5.
There's going to be no Ohio State fans here.
Yeah, I'm going to lock
be
Carolina
a Carolina
here.
crowd.
I know it stinks. I don't care. I'm locking it. Lay the 3.5.
Do we think they scheduled this thinking that Georgia would be playing in Atlanta instead of New Orleans football wise? And they could have gotten, or I guess Ohio State would be playing in Atlanta.
But maybe
I'm out.
I see what he's saying. If they had to play, if they weren't on a bye week.
No, I was just dumb. Sorry, forgive me.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
It's a Champions Classic. I'll lock up Carolina. I know it's
CBS Sports Classic, Champions Classic.
Dude, Ohio State just won a crazy overtime game against Dub V. Yeah, double lock on these heels.
Oh, this is a triple lock. This is total crowd play for me. Like they win by more than a possession. This is going to be a Carolina crowd all the way.
Let's go. Triple lock on the heels.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're on top.
The Cocktail Napkins got this at 5.5, and I think that just the 2 points off is factoring in a neutral site when it doesn't have to be. So
I mean, I think Carolina's going to win by like 9 or 10.
Me too. I think they pull away. I don't think Ohio State's very well coached. Neither is North Carolina, for what it's worth.
They have better players, though.
Yep.
Next up, Battle of the Bayou.
All right.
The new hires too, right? These are both new coaches.
Wait, but I think the coach of Louisiana might be suspended. You see what happened?
Oh, whatever to Qualis.
He got into it like the police had to escort him out. Like that was. He might be suspended for this game. He might not be coaching this game.
Well,
because like that what's that?
His players will play for him though.
Yeah, 1 game bump.
Yeah, I mean, I do think they're better than ULM. I mean, it's close, but I think they're ULM. They'll play great the other night, though.
Louisiana's favorite.
I'm going to take ULM actually. Give me ULM.
I'm just telling you, I'm betting Louisiana. Give me the Raging Cajuns. They're going to fucking get this one. They're starting to play better.
You said what about Monroe's coach?
No, the Raging Cajuns coach. I'm drawing a blank on his name. What's his name
Quannas
again?
White. White.
Yeah.
Quannas. Sorry.
Oh, what happened to him?
You didn't see this shit?
The
the police had to escort him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with a ref. Okay.
I'm on ULM. No bet.
I'm betting Louisiana. I think the line's telling that they're favored. 1-11 favorite on the road.
1-11 Mac. Lock it up. The Raging Cajuns. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll go ULL too. I'm gonna stay off a lock. I think anything can happen with these two teams right now.
Yeah, I'm staying away
no
too. Next, Central Michigan is catching 2.5 at Northern Illinois. All right, this has got to be the one. This is the first road win right here. This is it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to bet them on the road.
I'm going in. Central money line. Lock it up. Lock it up. Mac?
I'll take Central Michigan, no bet.
Bieniek?
I agree with Mac. I'll take the chips, but I am not putting money on them on the road right now.
Denver is in Greeley, taking on Northern Colorado. This game's pretty fire.
Bieniek likes this one.
We should bet
Fantastic
Denver, right?
game.
We should bet Denver. 9.5. It's a big number. Let's bet Denver.
Northern Colorado's good, but come on, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, 9.5 is too much. It's too much.
Denver.
Let's go. Double lock on the Pios plus 9.5. Bieniek?
I'm going Northern Colorado here. The Cocktail Napkin thinks it's at 13. And Denver, for what it's worth, their last couple of games have not been great. Colorado Springs, they gave up 93 points to. Fullerton, they lose by 30. They lose by 15 to Idaho State. They lose by 40 to Wyoming. Get ran out of the gym by Arizona. Like, the last couple of games haven't given me a whole lot of confidence in Denver, so I'm staying away. But this should be entertaining. High scoring, I think. No co though for me.
Get 10 out there on my bookie. Shout out to Nathan Cerner, still talking about his casino experience. Hope you're good, brother. Don't let those bastards get you down.
Yeah,
Biblical
Cerna
studies.
definitely. He definitely enjoys the video poker machines though. Like, I mean, you can see it on his profile, like the picture. That's his machine. Dude. Do not touch him when he's in the zone.
Keno.
Denver's defense, by the way, worst in the country currently rated. They've played a lot of by-game competition, but yeah.
Biblical Studies is taking on UTRV. The Mexicans against Biblical Studies.
This is diversity right here, baby.
Mexicans gonna roll.
Hey, some Mexicans read the Bible too.
Some shit. I feel like fucking dude. Mexicans are close connected to the Bible, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're fucking connected to the Bible, man. Shout out to my Mexican friends out there in the world. South Alabama, Texas State, San Marcos. All right, we're going back to the well here. Texas State lock. No way. South Alabama sucks. Let's go.
Yep. I'll take
double lock.
Yep.
Let's go. Bieniek?
Yeah, going back to the well on the Bobcats here too. I'm not betting it, but yeah, at home off their first home loss, I'll go Bobbies.
Next up, we got Memphis, Mississippi State. Man, this at the beginning of the year, you're like, this could be a fire game. And it's like, I don't even think it's gonna make one of my TVs. I think Memphis is gonna beat them though. I think they're better than Mississippi State this year. So give me Memphis.
And it's revenge. State got him in Memphis last year. So yeah, give me Penny and company here. I'll ride with the tag.
Let's bet this.
Oh yeah. You know, it's action.
Double lock on these Tigers. This is going on at the same time as the Ole Miss game, so I don't even think they're going to show up. They're going to want to watch Ole Miss. That's like the biggest game in the history of Mississippi football. I know we're talking about State here, but still.
Yeah. This game opened at 4.5. You can still get 4.5 over at ESPN Bet. The line's pretty stale. I would jump on it now. I think the wrong team's favored. Cocktail Napkins got Memphis favored by 2. I tend to agree with it. Like, they're going to be able to match Mississippi State's physicality to this. Both teams really struggle to score. I think it's going to be rock fight. That tends to favor the dog. Give me Memphis. Lock it up.
Triple lock on Penny Hardaway and company. They got robbed the other night, man. They had it. They fucking had it on the money line.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on these Tigers.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together.
Next up, we have the battle for the Sergeant York Trophy. There we go. UT Martin, Tennessee Tech. Carlton's killing it on the fucking slides.
Yeah, I love this. Hold on.
Yeah.
What is this? Trophy? Is that a head? Like the
That
guy's
is.
face?
He's got the trophy there. Carlton's kicking ass, brother.
Phoenix, that would
He
be
is kicking
Sergeant.
ass.
He's got
That
his
would be
own Hall
Sergeant
of Fame
York.
bust.
Yeah, that would be Sergeant York.
Should we go back to the well?
Yep, Skyhawks for me. Get this
I told myself I'm out on them, but I got to do it one more time.
Yeah,
I got
they're-
to just get this
split.
Tennessee Tech shit
They're gonna
out of
get
here.
blood here. Come on.
Double lock, UT Martin. Fly high with the Skyhawks.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Bieniek?
No bet. I'll take UT Martin. I think they are a better team. I don't think they're playing their best ball right now. So I'll stay off.
Next up, we have Bowling Green in Ohio. This game's pretty fire right here. BG laying 1.5.
It's kind of telling because
We
Ohio's
got to bet Ohio, right?
Ohio's been. BG's laying 1.5 or Ohio's laying 1.5. Because
BG is currently laying 1.5. It was one. It crossed over 0.
I think that's pretty telling. Like Ohio's been a firm pillar in the MAC conference as one of the top 4 teams. Bowling Green's kind of knocking on the door, and I think the line's showing you that. I mean, they could be the better team this year.
Well, I think Bowling Green is the better team, but I think we're betting Ohio right here because I am these Bobcats.
Yeah.
Mac?
I am all over the Bobcats as well. It's not time yet for the Falcons to take over the MAC. Bobcats, I still think are a contender. Give me Jeff Bowles and company.
Double lock on the Cats. Bieniek, are you battling?
Yep, it's a lock of battle. The Cocktail Napkins got BGSU -4. Schedule hasn't been great, but they do have the road win over Kansas State, so they have gone on the road, competed. I trust them. Give me the Falcons. Let's go.
We got a battle in Maxie. Bieniek on the Falcons. Dundee. Mac on the Bobcats.
And by the way, the listeners out there, make sure we're shopping this one around. FanDuel's got +1.5. DraftKings got +1. FD's got +1.5 on Bowling Green. DraftKings got -1.5 or +1.5 for Ohio. You can get both teams at +1.5 is what I'm trying to say. I'm stumbling over it, but yeah.
There we go. Next up, we have Northwestern Butler in the Indy Classic. This is not at Hinkle. This is at the not Market Square Arena, whatever the fuck their stadium's called now for the Pacers. I always forget. I want to say Market Square Arena, but that's their old shit with Rick Smiths and shit. What's that new stadium called? It's not even new anymore.
You're asking the wrong people. We do not watch the NBA.
Yeah, I know, but I would know it if someone said it.
Gainbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always rename it. It used to be the Field House.
Yeah.
They fucked that shit up.
Well, yeah, it
Typical
is
corporate
Gainbridge
shit.
Fieldhouse.
All right.
Yeah.
This game's pretty fire, but guess what? Butler's located in Indianapolis. Northwestern doesn't travel for shit, so I do think Butler will have the crowd. So I will lay the 1.5 with Butler. I could be talked into a lock here.
Yeah, I'm going to lay it with Butler as well. I think they are the better team here. And I like that modest group, the experience. I think they're more athletic than Northwestern. Lock it up.
Love it. Next time, Northwestern, go the distance. Double lock on Butler -1.5. Bieniek?
It's absurd that they're rewarding this as a neutral game. Butler's in Indy.
I know. It's ridiculous. What are they doing to our fucking sport? These people are creeping into our fucking sport, and they're fucking this thing up. This is by far the most neutral site games I can ever recall in my life.
I'll take Butler. I'm not going to fire on this. I think Northwestern's still a good team. Get your Peacock subscription.
Next up, Northeastern's at Syracuse, catching 14.5 lock. the fuck out of here. Northeastern's going to stay within this. What the hell is this? Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the money. 15.5. ACC Network. I see 15.5 right now, Bieniek. Donnie Freeman, game time decision, by the way.
Colby, you think first half money line here is possibly in play, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I was
Way
thinking
better
the same
coach. Way better coach. Bill Cohen there at Northeastern. Yeah. Who the fuck is Syracuse? They just lost to Hofstra. 15.5? Absurd.
This line is
Absurd.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Absurd.
Oh, Cohen
You in?
all day.
You in?
Absolutely. Cohen against Autry? Come on. This is so predictable by me.
Bieniek?
I'm taking the points. I'll
Lock?
stay away from a lock here. I don't love it. Northeastern on the road's a little iffy.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
You're allowed to play for 3 seconds, right?
Yeah. I almost got in trouble right there.
I mean, this Northeastern team lost by 17 on the road to Holy Cross. So it's like...
Yeah, but they don't get up for Holy Cross. They'll get up for fucking Syracuse who play at the Filthy Carrier Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only lost to Wake Forest by 13.
We're going to fuck these bitches up.
Triple lock. Troy.
Whoa.
Troy is on Northeastern. Troy. Mac. Dundee. Next up, Jacksonville State, East Tennessee State, Johnson City. ETSU's laying 11.5. What?
We should lock Jackson.
We're going back to the well. It's too many fucking points. Jack State. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line.
Ray Harper is a double-digit dog against a fucking Stokeland team?
Let's go. Let's go. Bieniek?
Yeah, it's triple lock.
Yeah.
Harper's best as a dog, and we're getting double digits here. That's a little disrespectful. So, Jack State.
Ridiculous number here. Triple lock on the Cox in Johnson City. I like that. Triple lock on the Cox in Johnson City. Next up, Grand Canyon, Wyoming, Mountain West action. First time ever. Grand Canyon is catching 2.5 in Laradice.
Yep.
I think Wyoming's going to beat them.
Cocktail Napkins got it at 5.5, and I was high on Grand Canyon in the preseason, and I haven't really adjusted it too much off of that. But I mean, there's probably even more value, quote unquote, on Wyoming here. I like the Pokes quite a bit.
Yeah, me too. Lock.
Triple lock. This first out there in elevation up there.
Yeah, they don't know about that. Highest elevation in the country.
This is their second road game of the year. They lost by 14 to St. Louis earlier this season. I think they lose by 3 or more.
Home team.
Triple lock. How about them Cowboys? Next up, Morehead State, Southern Indiana. Morehead on the road, laying 1.5. No bet, lay it.
Morehead got their big win over Little Rock the other day. I like Southern Indiana.
I don't like. You're gonna bet this?
No,
You're a maniac.
I'll stay off this one. You don't know what's gonna happen here.
Bieniek?
I'm on the Screaming Eagles here too. No bet.
Next up, Arkansas State, Southern Miss rivalry. Ark State laying 2.5. This stinks.
They keep rolling. Yeah, I mean,
Phil Sims is
a fucking hard road trip.
Phil Sims is attending that game. Interesting. What is this number though? I would set this at like 6.5 for Arkansas State.
I think it's telling, man. They got to go down to Hattiesburg. I'll take the points.
I'll take the
Southern
points
Miss
too.
has been competitive this year, so I wouldn't be surprised if they give Arkansas State a run for their money.
Agreed.
I'll lay with the Red Wolves though.
I'll take Southern Miss. No bet. Next up, we have SEMO in Nashville taking on Tennessee State. I'm going to lay with Tennessee State. SEMO's dead to me after that performance the other night.
I mean, Tennessee State came back and won. I'm on SEMO. No bet.
Give me the Tigers.
Next up, Mid-Atlantic Christian.
Let's go.
North Carolina A&T.
Here we go.
Let's go Aggies. Get that dub. Mercer is in Pullman. Damn.
These Bears are a little lost.
Washington State's laid 8.5.
Fuck,
Pardon
Mercer's
me.
everywhere.
I think Mercer could beat them. Washington State's off a rivalry game.
That's true.
But I mean,
It's just a far fucking trip, though.
We're off the David Riley Bowl.
Wait, we had four people talk at once. No one heard anything. Fire first, Mac. What'd you say?
I'm locking up Wazoo.
Bieniek?
I'm picking Mercer off the David Riley Bowl. I think that they get caught a little sleeping here, and hopefully Mercer's been out there for more than one day or two.
Well, that would actually be bad based on my handicap of the bear goes that far northeast. They're going to want to hibernate, right? This time of year. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared of Mercer maybe not showing up.
Northwest, right? Northwest, not northeast. But
it's all perspective, Colby.
what is Troy on? I want whatever he's on.
Shrooms.
Love shrooms. I'm with Bieniek. Let's battle here, dude. Let's battle.
I wasn't planning on betting it, but
come on, Bieniek.
I'm gonna battle then. I'll fly solo.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
Give me the 8.5 in Mercer. Sprinkle the fucking money line. Sprinkle. Max on Wazoo.
So Colby, Wednesday, Mercer played in Orlando. Saturday, they were playing in Pullman.
I get it. That's rough travel. But Washington State's also coming off their rivals. All right.
Yeah.
It's a good letdown spot. Next up, JMU, Georgia Southern. This is going on at the same time as JMU, Oregon.
Do the Dukes know they have a basketball game tomorrow?
Now, in fairness to them, this is conference play, so they can't really control this.
Georgia Southern just beat a rival. But I think Georgia Southern's just better than JMU. JMU just lost to a rival.
Yeah.
I'm still laying it with Southern. No bet.
I'll lock up Southern. I'll fade JMU before the big football game. A lot of distractions. I like Southern team. Charlie Henry here.
What a lie, Mac. Lock it up, Georgia Southern. Bieniek?
Yeah, I agree. I'll go Georgia Southern here. I'm not betting it, though.
Okay. Next up, Loyola Chicago in Santa Cruz taking on Santa Clara.
Not doing it.
Lay it. No bet. 17.5 is the number. Lay it.
After you get drilled against the Dons, what do you do for 3 days while you're out there?
I know. They're just staying there. Like
drugs?
Yeah.
Drugs.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do? Like, it's been a total disaster of a season.
This should be a fucking Loyola spot, but every spot's been a Loyola spot.
Lay it. Fucking lay it. Dude.
I'll lay it.
Yeah.
No bet.
Broncos.
Next up, I like this one. Gulf Coast getting 6. What the fuck is this? Give me the points. Lock. Gulf Coast getting 16.5 in Orlando against UCF. Give me these points all day. Mac?
Cosign. Give me Gulf Coast. Hey, they're talented, man. They can pop up.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take FGCU. I'm not going to fire on this one, though.
All right. Double lock on Gulf Coast. Next up, Bethesda, Maryland? Or just California? Isn't there
There's
California?
so many Bethesdas out
there. Take it on Utah Valley. Look for Valley to get a nice win there.
That's like a Nazarene.
The fucking Long Island Sharks
Look at this.
heading down to the fucking beach. This is what they do. This is still New York. You know that, right? When you go down to fucking Miami, it's still New York. The Sharks are swimming.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union that works for you.
Plus 160 money line. We're going down there with your fucking bullshit Golden Panther shit. Oh, we're the Sunblazers. We're the fucking Panthers. Make up your mind, you pricks, with your goddamn Miami Vice night. Guess what? Don Johnson he still ain't getting pussy these days. He's too fucking old. He's too fucking old. He ain't laying pipe anywhere. All right? Rod Strickland, I guarantee he's got stories with broads down there in Miami Beach, which is South Beach, going to the strip clubs, all that shit. He is laying pipe to all the broads, especially after they hit on the fucking money line here.
If Long Island's going to rip on the Panthers and the Sunblazers, like, what happened to those Blackbirds?
It's a different time, a different day and age. We don't lean back into it, though. We don't lean back into it. They lean back into all that other shit with the goddamn connections to Pitbull. In their fucking football stadium with Pitbull selling you Pitbull vodka. And I like Pitbull. He's a good guy, I hear. But still.
There's plenty of Puerto Ricans in Long Island, too.
He's fucking Cuban. You fucking idiot. You're being racist again. Noah Rocca.
There's the John Rocker that we know. There he is. That's the John
Puerto
Rocker
Rican.
we were waiting for.
He's not fucking Puerto Rican. You just think, oh, they're all the same. They're all the same, these guys. They come down there to throw their fucking fastball in a little baseball league. This fucking guy. He's a Puerto Rican, Dominican, Venezuelan. God damn it, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Damn Mexican.
Noah's just like, get him off my train, all right? If I can take the train on my own, we'll be okay.
Noah Rocca in the house.
Dude, Pitbull even began the like positive quote like stuff too.
Noah Bieniek contacted ICE earlier today.
God damn it, Bieniek. Putting the kibosh on the show. Which are you... God damn, he's bringing up New York. A lot of New Yorkers that are Dominican down there.
There's a lot of Cubans in Long Island too.
That's fucking guy. He's I can't take the train without running these Cubans. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think LIU's the right spot, man. I'll take it on the money line. Let's go.
There we go.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody.
Bieniek, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, Rocker, what are you doing here?
LIU got up for the Mississippi State game. I don't know if they're going to get up the same way for the FIU game. I'll take the Panthers.
Next up, it's double lock on Long Island, by the way. Houston, Arkansas. This shit fucking cracks me up. Going back to the Long Island fucking Sharks. What the fuck is this basketball tournament? Never forget honoring 9/11 on fucking December 20th. What?
Fuck.
And then I looked into this tournament on the SGP show. And what the fuck is this? They did this for 7 years. This tournament's been going along. They say 7-year anniversary, but they took years off. This shit is definitely pyramid scheme shit. This is some pyramid scheme shit here. I don't know that. I want to make sure the money's getting to the right people, if you know what I mean. Why can't they? What is going on here? You got Houston and Arkansas.
I know.
In Newark, New Jersey? What? First off, you're not even in New York City. I'm so confused. These two teams used to play at a conference. It was pretty awesome. It's called the Southwest Conference. Yep. Would be really cool if you actually let their fans enjoy that moment of playing their old rivals.
You know they won't do that because that would make
instead you give it to the good people of Newark that have no idea these teams were once in a conference. You fucking losers. Look, I'm down to honor 9/11 always. But what the fuck is this?
It makes no sense in December of yeah.
Yeah, and I'm taking Arkansas, and I think Arkansas is live on the money line. Lock.
Lock.
Calipari's Italian. It's going to fit in perfectly.
He used to coach the Nets.
You in on Arkansas too?
No, I'm on Houston. I'm going to take Kelvin Sampson.
Is that a lock?
Yeah, we're going to battle. Yeah, come on. I want some action here. Let's go. Give me Kelvin. They win by 7. They pull away late.
I'm on Arkansas here. I'm not going to call for the money line. My lock, though, is the under 144. Actually, it's 145.5 at Caesars. Under 145.5. Hockey Arena under play here. This is the New Jersey Devils arena. And also, I trust Houston to just completely grind this game out. And I think this is a lower scoring matchup. So give me the under 145.5, and I'll take the Hogs.
Noah, right on it. The hockey arena here, Arkansas team total is 69.5, and they're playing Houston. I don't think they get 70. And system play here, Houston team total opposition under.
We got a battle. Dundy and Bieniek on the Razorbacks. Mac on Houston, Troy on the under. What a stupid fucking game, though, man. Like, will anybody ever have the fan? Like, will anyone just have the fan side of this? How many people are going to be at this game?
I was just about to ask that. Like, do we think this is going to be like half full?
How can a sport that's dominated by TV execs now, college sports, not realize that this would be awesome in Fayetteville, Arkansas, or Houston, Texas?
It's just so random, like New Jersey.
Newark.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awful.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, great game, but what the fuck are we doing?
No doubt.
This. Oh my God! Finally, we get TV execs figured this one out. Maryland, Virginia, border battle, old school rivalry. They've been playing since 1912. And guess what? They haven't played in 8 fucking years, but finally we get it back. This is way too many fucking points. Virginia's laying 16.5. I'm locking up Maryland. I'm pretty sure you're locking up Maryland too, right?
Yeah, Virginia wins by 8.
Yeah. Bieniek?
I'll take the points with the Terps. No bet.
Double lock with the Terps.
We'll see if Pharrell Payne plays. I got a feeling he won't.
Still too many points. Great game. Want to see this. Love it's on campus. Exhibit A of this. This will not will actually probably be lit because this was a huge fucking ACC rivalry for fucking a century.
Will it be
fucking
lit?
Losers. What?
Will it be lit like a tiki torch, Colby?
It will be. It will be lit like a tiki torch.
Both sides.
This is in Seville. Chance at a rally, possibly. Everybody's no classes. You never know.
You never know.
It's true, and they're like these filthy Maryland people coming down here. They're gonna want to prove a point.
They're probably also busy watching Little Brother play in the college football playoff because that could have been them. That could have been them as the 12 seed or the 11 seed. They'll be watching that.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Great game. Finally, someone's listening, huh? The Citadel is at Richmond. Richmond's like 20.5. Stop. Give me the Citadel and the points.
It's too many. I agree.
Yeah.
Like Richmond.
Let's bet the Citadel.
Richmond is off a loss. No bet for me.
The Citadel's off the rivalry game too.
I have a soft.
All right. Yeah, I'll stay off too.
Cocktail Napkin likes the Spiders. It's got it at 24, but I'm not going to bet it. That's pretty large. But I will lay it with Richmond.
Next up, we have Bucknell at Iowa. What is this? 26.5. Give me the points. No bet.
I know. I feel like Iowa blows it open late. Do they win by the margin? I don't know. Give me Bucknell. No bet.
And why is this a neutral site game?
Where's this at?
Des Moines.
I swear there's fucking games.
What's happening to the fucking sport? It's like, how many home games you giving your fan base these days?
Yeah, that's a conference play already. I'm so sick of these bullshit non-con games.
I mean, at least this one I can kind of understand it, saying we have a strong alumni base in Des Moines. Let's honor them because kids are out.
Yeah.
I can understand this one a little bit more, so I'm not mad at this one as much. But
Yeah.
I think it's a tad too many for the Hawkeyes. So I'll take the Bison.
Next up, Auburn, Purdue, and Indianapolis. Once again, couldn't play this at West Lafayette. We got to go to Indianapolis. Double header. This is the first game was the Butler game. Purdue got destroyed in this matchup a year ago. They lost by like 25. Remember that shit, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
They got ran out.
We got to lock them up here. They're going to fuck them up here.
I'm all over Purdue. Let's go.
Lay it with Purdue.
Weather up.
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys convinced me too. Triple lock. The Napkins got this at 10. So let's go on the Boilermakers home game. I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Boiler up. Triple lock.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Got some people in the chat on Auburn here. I like it.
Yeah, we got some battles, some chat
There's
battles.
8s
Eastern
out
Washington.
there. There's 8s out there. Let's grab an 8.
Okay, there we go. Eastern Washington's getting 12.5 at Utah. Give me it. Give me it. No bet.
I was going to
Mac?
say, I kind of want to bet Eastern Washington. I mean, who's Utah to be like fucking 12.5?
And Eastern Washington did just get drilled by a rival.
Yeah, I think they bounced back.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
I think it makes sense here.
Yeah.
Give me the 12.5 with E-Dub. Lock it up.
Bounce back.
No one. Have you seen these Utah crowds lately?
Oh, nobody's there.
I don't even understand it. I don't even like compared to what it was 20 years ago. That place used to be a fucking
20 years ago, 5 years ago.
yeah.
Compared to what
I
it
mean,
was 5 years ago.
Yeah, that place used to be an elite home edge. Now it's just ghost town. Money line, sprinkle the money line. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I mean, they haven't dressed up a score by 13 all season against these teams. They've only covered this number once. That was Holy Cross. Mac, how many games does Ken Pom have Utah winning in the Big 12 this season?
He's got them finishing 4-14.
Yep.
I might go under on that.
Did you look? I was hoping that you weren't going to look.
Oh, I thought you were asking me. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I'll take the points.
Lock?
I don't love E-Dub off that rivalry game too, and now playing at elevation. So, stay away.
Double log on E-Dub with 12.5. Next up, Omaha is at Lamar in Beaumont, Texas. Lamar's laying 4.5. I'm going to lay it with Lamar. I think it's a weird game. I think Lamar's got better athletes.
Yeah.
What's that?
Lamar desperate spot here. Let's go.
I'm not going to lock it though. That's you. You can fly.
Lamar.
Max, lock it up. Lamar minus 4.5.
Bounce back after that opener against the Mexicans.
Bieniek?
Yeah, this line's just a bit rich for me. I like Lamar. They haven't played well recently. And Omaha, I think, is a competitive team. So I'll lay it, but I'm not going to bet this. I think it's a tight game. Maybe foul shots determine it, but I'll stay off.
Next up, the Sierra Showdown. Vance Wahlberg heading into Vegas, taking on UNLV. UNLV laying 7.5. Guys, we got to lock Fresno. Has UNLV played since the last game against where they got upset
Tennessee
against
State? No, they've been off for an entire week. They've played 2 total games in the month of December.
Yeah,
I think Fresno's better than them, dude.
I like
they have half the crowd too. Like there's
they fucking pass there.
Actually, Fresno fans won't For football, they would. For basketball, they won't.
Yeah.
This will just be empty. This will just be empty. This is the Tark Bowl. Yeah.
This would just be empty.
Frezzo.
Sprinkle the money line though. Dude. 7.5 is too much. Yeah. Double lock. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll jump in on the variance with Fresno too. The cocktail napkins get it at 4.5. Who knows what's going to happen with either of these teams? But getting 7.5 points, it's worth a shot.
Triple lock on Fresno. Next up, we have Portland State and Tulane. What? How'd this get on the schedule?
These Vikings are exploring new waters. A green wave.
Portland State's going to beat them.
I'll take the points, no bet.
Yeah, no bet. Portland State, though. Bieniek?
I like Tulane. I think they're off it's a tough spot for them. Also tough travel for Portland. So I don't know. I'll go Tulane. I think the line's short. It also smells to me, but yeah, all over the place on this game. No bet. Give me Tulane, but yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona, of all places. Didn't Colorado already do a tournament in the desert? Yeah. It's fucking Stanford, Colorado. Buffs are laying 4.5. Give me Stanford. Stanford's gonna beat them on money line.
I like Colorado here.
Is that Brett Yormack talking?
Yep. Hey, we had one bad loss here on the road at Colorado State, but in Boulder they've been electric. I think they got more athletes.
It's not in Boulder. It's in Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Part of the handicap, buddy. If it was in Boulder, I would have took the Buffs.
I was looking right at Boulder at the top.
Oh shit! Did I? My bad.
No. It's in Phoenix.
No, but I put Boulder at the top, but it says Phoenix down below. This is my slide.
All good. I'll still take Colorado. No, actually, Stanford's gonna be the play.
Stanford's gonna win this.
Stanford's gonna win. I'll lock up Stanford. Let's
go.
Yeah. Colorado's great in Boulder. They're faded when they leave there.
Yeah, triple lock.
Stanford, triple lock. There we go.
Happy Olympics.
Triple lock on these Cardinals.
Yeah, they should have done a home and home.
Clark. Sac State, Mike Bibby. Can't catch a 12.5. What's Sac State's record right now? Who have they beat?
They're terrible.
4-6.
They won D1 win.
Who was it against?
Presbyterian by 2.
Cal Baptist running up on them.
I don't know, man. No one's gonna be here. Give me the points.
Yeah, lay it, no bet.
I know Cal Baptist normally lit, but I don't think the students are in right now.
They are probably not. I'll still lay it with the Lancers. I think they're the better team. Got a good coach. Who knows about Sac State?
Next up, Riverside. Is it the Tommies? What's this called again? The Pam Anderson to Tommy Lee fucking stadium.
Yeah. Penny and Lee Anderson Center.
This could be an avalanche. Tommy's roll.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Play the 13.5. Riverside's trash.
Yeah, they're walking. Tommies.
Bieniek?
I'm gonna go Riverside. Tommies haven't been great against the spread this year. I think they got a team.
I don't think Riverside has either, though, right?
I don't know. Let's double check that.
Yeah.
I just know that Tommies didn't have a great record.
Yeah, no, you're right with the Tommies, but I don't think Riverside's been setting the world on fire by any means. Next up, we have a game at the Garden.
Tommies are 5-6. Riverside's 5-4-1.
Like it even better now. Texas Tech is getting 8.5 at the Garden. Is it still 8.5? Still 8.5.
This one's going to be a Duke crowd.
Yeah. It's their second time playing in the Garden, I think, this year too.
Yeah.
I'll take. I don't know. I think I should lay it actually. Texas Tech's the one team that just has. I have red flags when I watch them. I'll lay it with. I think it's going to be right around this number. I don't feel great about this.
They beat Kansas by 12 in the Garden earlier this year.
Oh, that was
but that game was really close, man. But I do think I respect Kansas more than Texas Tech this year, man. Texas Tech seems a little.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can totally buy in, but I'm going to lay it. But I don't like the play at all because I could totally see this being 80-72 or some shit like that.
Mac, matchup wise, who do you think's the better forward in this matchup? They're both fours playing the 5. Cam Boozer or JT Toppin?
Toppin. More experience. Give me Texas Tech. I mean,
Mac, your mark?
Yeah, lock it up. Lock it up. They fucking gave away that Arkansas game in the second half. They collapsed. Yeah.
Mac, lock it up. The Red Raiders. Bieniek?
So the cocktail napkins got this dead on the number at 8. I'm gonna side with Duke. I think they've been in these like more TMZ games a little bit more this year. They're a little bit more.
They're gonna get tripped up in one of these.
What you want to call it? Like just acquired to the element and the spotlight and everything. So I'll go Duke. I don't love it though. I'm staying off of this one.
Next up, Penn, Rutgers. Is this actually at the rack?
Yeah, I'll lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it too.
They've lost 3. They've lost 6 out of 7. Should we lock this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The students aren't in, man. I don't know if the rack will be packed.
Yeah, lay it.
Yeah. I will go Penn by the narrowest of margins. I just think that him and Peichel have played against each other so much. So I think there's some familiarity there that Fran.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point, buddy. Southwest Adventist.
Oof.
There you go.
And Corpus Christi. There you go, Islanders. Grab yourself a dub.
That's another night with good hair.
Xavier, Georgetown at DC. Georgetown's laying 4.5.
Hockey arena or
no, it's the hockey arena.
Relax, Noah. This is the best arena in the entire Big Ten. I'm telling you, folks. With all 3,200 fans in the bottom bowl.
Big East.
Big East, yeah. The Capital One Arena sucks. They don't even refill your sodas anymore when you buy the souvenir cup. So they might not be the best arena in the Big East anymore. Hate to break it to you.
I still am going to take Georgetown minus 4.5. I can't trust Xavier right now. I know they just got drilled, so maybe they get up on the road, but give me the Hoyas. No bet. Clark's at this game. There we go. Did you move back to the area, Clark?
He'll be one of the 4,000 at the hockey arena.
Clark, I could pull a double header because the Caps play at 12:30 and just stay there. The whole arena change, then go to the Georgetown game at night. Hit me up, Clark.
I'm locking Xavier. They got embarrassed the other night. Foxhole spot. Here we go.
Max locking up the Musketeers.
I like the spot for Xavier, but I don't know if they're good enough to take advantage. I'm on the Hoyas. No bet.
Yeah. Next up, Marquette is at Michael Crichton. Crichton's laying 7.5. What is this?
I'm locking it up. Give me Creighton.
Lock up Crane. Yeah, let's keep fading.
Yeah.
This building's going to be on fire. Marquette hasn't played many games on the road this year, and they've sucked anywhere they've played. So, yeah, you Blue Jays.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the Blue Jays of Crichton.
Cocktail Napkins got that at 12.
Yeah, reeks a little bit. Next up, Rice and Pepperdine. What?
Oh, God.
What's Rice doing out there?
No idea.
Nobody knows.
I think Rice is better though. So give me Rice.
Yeah, give me Rice. No bad.
Yeah. Bieniek?
I agree. I'll go Owls.
Next up, Dixie State, Weber State, little in-state battle. Weber laying 4.5. Let's lock up Weber. Get this Dixie State shit out of here.
I
Weber's
hope
getting
so.
this one.
Pricks always burn me though. All right.
Weber State, double lock, right, Mac?
Cosign.
Yeah.
Hold your nose.
This is gonna hit. This is gonna hit. Bieniek?
They've only played each other 3 times in school history.
Well, they were at a different division before.
Okay. Still, I'm a little surprised.
Cool.
They've, Dixie's kind of been barking in all 3 of these games that they've played. This is probably the shortest line of them all, though. I'll go Weber.
Next up, San Jose State's going to the pit where everyone gets laid. Take on New Mexico. New Mexico's laying 13.5. I will lay it. No bet.
I'll lock it. The pit opener statement win. Patino and company.
And this one doesn't matter if students are there or not. The whole fucking community loves New Mexico basketball. So,
sorry, Olin.
Yeah.
Patino's head. It's Xavier. What happens when you're going at 5 a.m.? You're like,
you're looking live.
You know what I meant.
Max locking up the Lobos. I'm staying away, but I think Lobos will win by more than 13.5.
I think the Lobos do as well, but I'm not as confident as Mac. So
next up, Boise State, Nevada. This game, both teams are kind of similar stories. They were shit out the gate, but both have gotten hot late. It's at the Bat Cave. What are you pushing back on?
No, Nevada, sure, they're winning the games. They haven't been pretty.
Oh, don't you disrespect Steve Alford.
They have not been pretty wins, but they have escaped.
I'm going to take Boise here. I'm going to lay the 3.5 at the Bat Cave, but it does stink a little bit off of the St. Mary's game. I could see it. Yeah,
I agree.
I
think this is a Nevada spot with Boise off the St. Mary's W. I don't know if they're good enough to take advantage, though. So I'm going to lay with the Broncos, but we'll see what happens here.
Nevada money line. Let's go.
How much money have you made on Nevada this year, Mac?
I love Nevada.
None, right?
We're hot lately. We're hot.
Yeah. Mac locking up the Wolfpack.
Alford's even getting better.
Shout out to Nick in the chat. And Michael. Final game on the slate is should be a doozy here. San Diego State and Phoenix taking on the Arizona Wildcats. Is this line still 14.5? I think it went up, didn't it? No, still 14.5.
Yeah. That's a lot of points, man.
I'm going to take
Napkins got it at 16.5.
I'm actually going to take the points here. They're just due for like a game where they struggle. We're getting close to Christmas. And I also think that maybe the Aztecs tempo, I feel like they play often too. I feel like they almost play every year now.
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
That they
Didn't
play
they play
every year?
last year? Didn't they play last year?
I think
like
they
a
play
tournament
most,
or something?
I think
Yeah.
they've played most years.
Here. Let me pull up the series real quick.
I just feel like they have. Maybe it's. I'm thinking of some of the transfers that went back and forth, but I just feel like they've played more often than.
They last played 2022.
No, it's not that long ago. Or that's not what I was thinking.
They've only played once in the last 10 years, actually.
I'm all over,
shit! So I'm way
and it
off.
was
Yeah,
and it was in their last 2 times they've played was in Maui.
I'm all over San Diego State here. I'll lock it up. I think the Arizona wins by 10. I think San Diego State could drag this in the mud a little bit and make it a 10-point game. So, yeah. Yeah, 6.
I'm actually going to join you too. I just think Arizona's due for a close game here. Dutcher's also due for one to actually show up and have the fan base excited for one here. It's not at McHale, even though I know it'll be fucking Arizona crowd. Give me the Aztecs. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
San Diego State stepped up twice against power conference competition. They've lost by double digits in both. I'll take Arizona.
Lock?
No, I'm going to stay off of this. Is it an island game? No.
No. Is it? No, it's not.
No. It's just 10:30.
All right, and that's our slate. There's no late night game. Top plays of the day. It's always hard on these Saturdays. Let's go. I'm going to take Utah State against Colorado State as one of them. Give me Buffalo against Western Michigan as one. What could go wrong?
Exactly.
Vermont against Iona is the third. The dog. Man, I feel like we gave out like 10 dogs today. No, I can't think of one off the top of my fucking head. My first thought is Fresno, but that's too obvious. Let's go. Memphis is what? Plus 155?
It's more of a yapper, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with the why can't I find one here? I'm thinking Elon. Why? I feel like I gave out some other ones. Why can't I think of them right now?
Well, I don't think we had many moneyline dogs. It's just like a lot of points.
I think let's go Jacksonville State against East Tennessee State.
I like that one.
Write it. And by the way, folks, that is plus 550. Let's go. Mac?
All right, I'll go Utah State. I'll go Northeastern, and I'll go Jack State in the points. So 2 dogs and a favorite for my moneyline dog. I'll go E-Dub. Go back to the well here. Give me Eastern Washington.
There we go. Bieniek, fire.
Sorry, I was on mute. We'll go with favorite bet of the day. Oakland, plus 20.5 against Michigan State. They've hung with Sparty the last 5 years. They've covered this number in all 5 of those games recently. And just also Michigan State and Tom Izzo been on this press tour about hosting the Final Four yesterday. Also Michigan Sports Hall of Fame, like banquet dinner or whatever. I think they were having a little fun. It's Oakland Super Bowl. I think the Golden Grizz get up for it. And I was talking about that 5-year trend. I think that this Golden Grizzlies team is one of the best that Campy's had in quite a while. So plus 20.5, I think they cover that. Then we'll go North Carolina minus 3.5. This is going to be a Carolina crowd. I mean, Ohio State basketball fans will not travel for this game. And UNC is going to win that thing by 3.5 or more. And then Wyoming, I like them -2.5 here. I think that Sundance Wicks is a hell of a coach, and they'll be able to win that thing by a possession or more. And then the dog is Memphis, +4.5 against Mississippi State. They're getting it's +160 on the money line here. I think they're going to be able to match Mississippi State's physicality, and also Mississippi State's like really hit or miss offensively. I think Memphis might be able to grind that one out and bounce back after the Vanderbilt loss in overtime there. Give me the Tigers. I think they got a shot to win that game.
Let's go, folks. That's our show. Holy shit! It's right before 5 a.m. Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline McIntosh is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Troy Tuning is on Twitter at Troy Tuning. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. Shout out to Troy on the boards, doing a hell of a good job. And also, who wants to party with PattyC?
Me.
Free ticket to the Oregon JMU game.
We've got to have somebody out west that's going to claim this, right?
I mean, who would not? If you live in Seattle, if you live in Tacoma, if you live in Portland, if you live anywhere, what are we doing? It's a free ticket, and you get to party with the great PattyC.
I mean, even if you let your girlfriend go with PattyC, he's just going to kiss her.
Or we'll try to, one of the two. Yeah, I mean, come on, get yourself, hang out with the burrito eating, sideline kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, PattyC.
He's in the place to be.
He is a former JMU Duke. So hit us up at the Colby D. We'll try to set you up. Free ticket. What the fuck, man? There's no gimmicks. We're not trying to get your money. All right. So hit us up at the Colby D or at TCE on SGPN to get yourself out to that game. Folks, it's been a blast. Tomorrow's a fantastic day. The football games we have: Brawl of the Wild, D2 Natty, NAIA Championship, FCS, college football playoffs with this great hoops slate too. It's fucking unbelievable.
It's America.
Yes. And shout out to Nathan Cerna as well. Fuck that casino, man. This is what I say to that.
Slots ever be in your favor, Nathan?
And may the Schwartz be with you.
What a world. It's been fun. Till next time, folks. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Nobody took Long Island as a dog, so let me throw that one in there. Fucking shock.
Too big of a slate.
They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins, over the ledge, it ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you all ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a ride day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit. And I ain't 45 king. But on the beats, I've been doing my thing. I start the program and the doorbell ring. I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I